do a recap.
Not everybody at once.
Well, I left like halfway through.
This
That's
is
when
true.
Kyle left.
So, of the three people who are still around, which
I'll
one
do
of
it.
the three?
I'll do it.
I believe in you. Go for it.
So,
If you get anything wrong, I'll kill your character.
Oh no.
But I still believe in you.
But what did we do last time?
That's
Someone
what,
give me,
that's
like,
your
a-
job.
Well,
That's what you're telling us.
So we split up. Izo went to go run his errand for which was to pick up a trident from a warehouse on the docks, and we went looking for we went canvassing for the Lantern Man. That was the sort of the second half of the session.
First
I
half
don't remember anything.
was day one in the ghost house. That was first half.
That was the first half. They went in the ghost house.
yeah. There's like a creepy doll
They
that we
went in the ghost-
found.
Yes, but
We're gonna have that public exorcism, drum up some business.
Yeah, and then I bought beer.
No,
For
you
the-
the
didn't.
bunch of flyers
No, you didn't.
for an event
Yes, I
that
did.
cannot happen
No, the beer isn't here
tonight.
yet.
But he
But I
paid for
still
beer.
bought it.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah, he paid Izo for some kegs of beer.
Insists
I
on
took the gold out
that
of
he
my
insists on giving away for free.
I'll put it back if I have to.
Nope, you're
I don't
good.
remember what it was though.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, okay, so that was okay. I'll deal cards to people. So last time you guys were in your bar, King heard some spooky noises. You guys canvassed the joint, trying to figure out what's going on here. If it's haunted, found a creepy doll's head. You found a noose that's heavier than it should be. Just some general spooky stuff. Weird messages carved into the floor and spelled down silverware. You had some conversations about buying beer and your grand opening. Piper Truffle stuff came in. Her uncle is the fuck are you two doing? Who are you waving to? Nobody cares. Anyway.
To Eric.
Oh. I swear to God,
Hi.
you bunch of nerds.
His hair looks so beautiful.
Anyway.
Did you trim your beard?
no.
Yes, you did.
Continue, Josh.
Thank you. So, what the fuck was I saying? Oh, right. Her uncle Badger went missing a few days ago, right around the same night that you guys saw him last. Vivi escorted her home. Izo went to go pick up the beer and go do the job for Red Knuckle. You guys went canvassing for the Lantern Man. Ended up getting attacked by some eelhounds whose eyes were glowing with teal-colored fire. Managed to defeat those things, but you drew the attention of Pollock and Bartle, the two officers who've been investigating the Lantern Man, who arrested the suspect, Marcus Saldano, and who have generally been involved in the case. Oh, they were there. They were the ones who responded to Vivi shooting the guy the other night. So they're sort of neck deep in all of this. That being said, we are not actually starting with any of you. We're starting with King. First off, Kyle, welcome back.
Oh, hi.
Come in.
But we open with King, fresh off the boat, quite literally. Walking down the docks, he has his 3 Knoll retainers in tow, carrying his luggage. There are fishermen sort of milling about right now. Some of them are repairing nets. People are like hauling in catches of the day and stuff like that. But otherwise, King, you are just on this dock. You have been kicked off the boat. It does not look like there's any taxi service coming to pick up your stuff. And there doesn't appear to be much of a welcome party.
I look around, take a deep breath, and I didn't quite expect this kind of smell.
Smells fishy, sire.
It does, but not like the good kind of fishy, kind of the rotting kind of fishy. See here. Let's find someone who can find us some adequate accommodation.
Sounds like a good
And-
idea. Uh, I have to admit, sir, I thought there'd be more fanfare.
Oh, they're probably just delayed. I mean, just look at the weather. I mean, surely they know that we're coming. Surely.
Hands to the
Zamba will, what?
Hands to the sky. Is it a sunny day?
It is actually a sunny day, yes. Zamba just sort of interjects there. Of course. I'm sure they'll be here any minute now.
I look down both ways of the street and just kind of seeing nothing there. I'm assuming.
No, you just see people milling about. There is a one particular fisherman who's nearby. He's pulling up a net. He's stuffing it into a barrel. When he sees you, he gives you a toothy smile. You see he's missing a few teeth. He's balding, and he has a circular scar on his left cheek, right where it meets the neck. Looks kind of like an octopus got him or something like that. But he'll see you just sort of standing there with your knolls, and he'll walk up a little timidly at first. Well, hi there. How's it going? New in town?
Why, yes, I came to this from my homeland for an extended stay, and I was, expecting a welcoming party of some sort.
Oh, no, sorry, friend. Nothing like that here. Just simple men of the sea around here.
Did that sea captain drop me off at the wrong dock?
I'm sure that's what happened, sir. A fine, upstanding gentleman such as yourself probably meant to go to a more private dock of some kind.
Of course, that must be it. Yes, they wouldn't just, send me on a ship to just any random dock. Where are the good docks?
Well, good docks all up in the harbor, north of here. If you want, I could take you up there, but I think a gentleman such as yourself might want to find a place to freshen up first.
That's a fair point, commoner. It's just I can feel the smell of this harbor getting into my clothes and my fur.
It gets into everything, sir. I assure you.
Where is the nearest place of freshening up?
If it's something to match your demand and standards, I'm sure I could take you there. In fact, I could give you a tour all around if you need.
Why, yes, that sounds completely unsuspicious and, in fact, lovely. Lead the way.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. They say nobody knows his way around like a fisherman. And he starts escorting you. The name's Aldous, by the way, not commoner.
Aldous, yes.
Aldous Gilman. Pleased to meet you. And he'll extend a hand. You can see he's missing a couple of fingernails. And like one finger is like sort of bent in a weird way, like he broke it and didn't heal quite right.
I reach past the hand to his wrist and kind of like grasp it with a finger and thumb and kind of lift it up and down kind of daintily.
Okay.
Yes. Pleased to meet you all.
Thank you, sir. He takes you around a corner and starts leading you through a few alleys. Now, tell me, how long exactly have you been in town, sir?
Well, counting the, you see, it's been 10 minutes, maybe 12 minutes.
Wow, completely fresh off the boat. Okay, and this is your first time visiting the city of Waterdeep?
Yes, I have to say this is my first time visiting this lovely city, and I look around at. Let's see, we're in Dockyard now, and look around at the building.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, general dockward fare, a couple of broken windows, mold growing on several eaves. You can see the smell of manure and fish is just everywhere. You see like stray dogs running around. Some of them are nearly skeletal. They're so thin.
Aldous, a small question. Are you sure this is Waterdeep? I had heard that this was called the City of Splendors.
Oh, that it is. Unfortunately, Splendor is not exactly par for the course around here. That's mostly up in Seaward. You're gonna want to stay there, but don't worry, Old Alder's gonna take good care of you.
Yes, see that you do.
You round a corner, and as soon as you do, you are accosted by a young tabaxi woman, black fur. She just walks up to you, grabs you by the side of your by your cheeks, and just kisses you.
Oh, hello.
Oh, darling, I'm so glad I found you. Oh, good. Oh, thank you, sir, so much for taking care of him. Come, darling.
Oh, I knew the
Now, what have I told you about wandering off with strangers?
Nothing at all. I've just met you.
Yeah, listen to you. She starts escorting you back around the corner.
I follow her. Now this is the welcoming party I was expecting.
As soon as you're out of sight from her, she lets go of your arm. She starts rubbing your temples. Who are you?
My name is Prince Geminus. Well, that's not true anymore, actually. Well, I'm a noble from Mastika, and I assume you're part of the welcoming party to escort me to my new accommodation.
Welcoming party?
Well, yes.
Oh.
When they sent me out here, I assumed there would be something waiting for me.
Oh, I see. Yeah, welcoming party. Sure. What was that part about a prince?
Have you not heard of me? Has there been no messages sent to Waterdeep to usher in the arrival of the...
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. What were you saying, sir?
Yes, the former heir to the I forgot the cool name we made for that.
I know what you're talking about. It's fine. Yeah, of course, word was sent. We just need to make sure that that you match the. I mean, you match the description. We just want to make sure to really confirm it was you. We wouldn't want to get some sort of filthy commoner and start, treating him to the delicacies of the city.
I knew there was something fishy about that Aldous. I can see it in the octopus pockmarked spot on his.
Yeah, anyway, don't worry about him. There's all sorts of, unsavory types around here. Thieves and vultures, really, sir. Don't worry. You can trust me, though.
Well, of course, we're both tabaxi. It's your natural inclination to be at my service.
You see her, lose all sort of interest in you. Her face just, frowns. Okay, now listen right here. You really shouldn't go around saying things like that.
Is it not true?
Tiger, you've got a long way to go. You've got a lot to learn, I can tell. Come on, let's go find you somewhere to
Tiger?
Tiger, yes.
Tiger?
I think it's a cute name.
That is not suitable for me at all. Tell me, what manner of... I meant to read the books on Waterdeep. Reading was more of my brother's niche, more of his knack. What kind of... Is this Waterdeep ruled by a governor? Some kind of council?
Oh, wow. Okay, you really are fresh to this. No, Waterdeep has an open lord and a council of masked lords.
An open lord? So, like a king?
No, not like a king. Or like a prince.
So, the city doesn't even have a king?
No, it doesn't have a king, dear.
Well, in that case, instead of calling me Tiger, you can call me King.
I'm not calling you king.
Somebody's gonna call me King.
I don't think anybody's gonna call you king.
Shinza, Zamba, D, call me King!
Yes, Majesty King! Sir!
See? And what is your name?
She'll sit up, she'll walk over to a barrel, hop up on it, and sit down. You can call me Nyx.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Nyx.
Indeed. So, anyway, where exactly do you plan on staying tonight?
Well, I had assumed that would have been arranged by one of the advisors that now serve my brother. I guess they failed to do that, so... Do you have any good ideas?
Well, depends on how much coin you're looking to spend. How much exactly do you have?
I turn back to whichever one of my... Probably D. Probably D's holding the chest of what, supplies he did bring with me. How much did we take with us? Never bothered to count it.
He opens it up and produces one moderately sized bag of money.
However much is in here?
She opens it up. Oh. Okay. So, prince, right?
King?
No, I mean, you were a prince.
Yes, I still am, just not, able to really inherit anything anymore.
Oh, yeah, right, sure. Okay, so you're the prince of nothing. That's nice. Listen, honey. Listen, honey. Did you ever have a job while you were doing this prince thing?
Well, I mean, being a prince was my job. Just
Oh, dear.
learning how to, be a glorious icon for my subject. Something that they could look up to and see the true veneer of nobility and the divine lineage of soul.
Course. Oh, boy. Okay.
The light of the sun glaring off of my pristine fur.
Oh, yes. Delightful. Listen, Tiger. Here, you take your money. Come on. We're going to go find you somewhere to live.
Onward?
Indeed. And she'll take you by the hand and she'll start escorting you through town. Occasionally, one of the gnolls will notice something shiny in the shop and try to ask you to buy it, and she'll smack him. No, come on. We got to keep going, walking. And she just sort of leads you into the city.
Alrighty.
Okay. So we cut back to actually King and Jimheim, current day, sitting in the bar. The two of you were working on flyers for the grand opening. You're just now finishing that up. Gorb, the bugbear friend of Izo, is in the back. You can hear him hammering away, trying to install your sewer access. You can hear Shinza, Zamba, and D are working in the kitchen, chopping away vegetables. When you hear a loud knocking on the door.
Oh.
Well, I'll get to that. You stay. I'll go and answer the door.
I have another 200 flyers to make.
So Jimheim walks over to the door. As he does, we see the camera sort of follow him. In the foreground, you can see some rats running around. They quickly shoot away by Darby, who's still going around sweeping up the place with a broom. But you get up to the door to Jimheim, and you open it up, and standing there on the other side is a dwarf. He is covered in tattoos. You can see his sort of steel gray beard, and his left arm has been replaced with a crossbow that is now pointed at your head.
Well, greetings. This is quite the way to knock on a stranger's door.
He gives a whistle, and 4 bugbears come into your field of vision and start muscling their way in.
Tell them we're not buying anything.
King, I think it's for you.
Oh, what is it? I get up and start walking towards the door.
As you do, the dwarf looks over, looks around Jimheim. He's just like, incidentally, we are looking for you. And we'll cut back to the rest of you guys.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh no.
Who
would be mad at me?
No one can be mad at King.
No one.
So the rest of you are standing in the rain in Dockward. Here, let me pull you over to the map. Let's see, that should be this one over here. There we go. Okay.
Ooh, cool.
Wow.
Look at that rain.
New?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, they added animated effects, and I went ahead and got weather effects. They're the only ones I feel like are interesting.
That is swanky as hell.
Actually.
Yeah, in Crystal Strahd, they're climbing a snowy mountain, and I've got actually snow like blowing for them. It's pretty cool.
Nice. Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
So anyway, you guys are standing in the rain. Pollock and Bartle have rounded the corner. Pollock is armed. You can see Pollock is wearing heavy armor. He's got a great sword on his back. It's not drawn or anything like that. Bartle has a longbow that he, again, not drawn, but they come around the corner. What seems to be the problem here? Or the commotion?
I'm disguised.
You can tell from the way they're breathing. Look, oh, that's right. You're disguised as somebody.
Yep, I'm disguised.
And Bully kind of has Oz pinned in the hay over here on this side here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who has been in the hay?
Bully is on top of you.
Fuck. Okay.
So Laz is gonna say, "It's okay. It's dealt with. We just had a pest problem," and he gestures to the owl lying in the street.
Yes,
What the
officers.
hell is that sound?
We took care of them.
That's the sound of Oz underneath Bully.
Do not worry, he is fine.
They look at each other. Oh, Wolf! Didn't know you were back in town.
Just got in.
Oh, that's good. Bartle's just like, man, that was. I'm surprised the eelhounds attacked you. They usually aren't that aggressive.
There
Well,
was
what-
something weird about their eyes.
What do you mean weird about their eyes?
This is gonna give her a little bit of a look, but just like this very imperceptible, just like tilt to the head and then back.
Mm-hmm.
They were glowing. It
Glowing
wasn't
eyes?
normal. Maybe they were possessed.
I'm gonna spit out some hay as I get
Right,
up.
who's over there?
It's just me.
Oh. He a friend of yours, Laz?
He just happened to be here when the things attacked.
Yeah, we're great friends. What's up?
Anyway,
Quiet, you.
what are you doing out here, Laz? It's raining. It's raining cats and dogs out here. No offense.
I was
He
assisting
nudges
Detective
Bartle.
Wolf in his investigation.
I'm sorry. Who are you again?
I am Vinny Villanova, short for Vinicius.
Okay, Vinny Villanova, short for Vinny. Okay, whatever. Anyway,
Yeah, I got this. Look, patrol's gotta happen even in bad weather. You know
yeah,
how
but
it
you're
is.
not on patrol tonight.
The job's the job.
Wait, are you? Wait. He looks over at Bartle. Wait, is he on patrol tonight? I don't know.
He was showing me around as I was very interested in becoming a detective myself. I am a junior detective.
Give me a deception check here.
Unnecessary.
Does she get advantage on this because she's disguised?
Probably
You're
not.
helping her, so yeah. So I'll give you advantage.
Okay, wait. Deception.
Investigator.
Didn't
That's
need.
sort of like whispers out of the corner of his mouth, junior investigator.
They're just like, okay. Well, I mean, little unorthodox to be walking around without with the rest of your team.
They're off duty.
Bartle's just like, it's not really safe to do that, Wolf. You know, dangerous stuff could happen, like eelhounds.
I noticed.
Is it normal for eelhounds to attack us? Is that a
It is
normal
not.
thing?
It's not
No.
normally, no. Like one person on their own, and like a couple of eelhounds might attack, but a group of people, not really. Especially when there's just two of them.
You know, it's not really normal for eelhounds to come and attack us, right?
Yeah, that's what we're thinking.
It
It's
was
the
indeed
investigation.
So you're investigating the eelhounds?
Yeah, we.
Okay, well, I guess we can help. Come on, Bartle. Let me check this out. Right, so, which way did they come from?
They came from the north side of the road, from the alley.
Why don't you guys head north to see where they came from? and we'll head south to see if we can figure out where they were going. If they were attacking us, to attack us.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, fuck.
You technically outrank them, so you have advantage on this.
Okay. Help, maybe. I hope. All right, Laz. Come on, buddy. Persuasion.
You have inspiration.
Yeah, I will use that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So what happened is that apparently I traded roles, and now Laz is rolling like Valarius, and Valarius is rolling like Laz.
Okay.
Yikes.
Who?
Don't worry.
Motherfucker.
Lee, I can't. I can give you persuasion, but I can't.
Fix his roll.
I can give Lee a persuasion, or I can give Lee advantage, but he can't. I can't make him roll well. So.
Okay.
Okay. So now that you've thoroughly lead that up, this is why you play rogue. Anyway.
I treat any roll as any failed roll as a 7 or higher, don't I? Hold on. One moment.
At a high enough level, yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway,
I think I am at that high enough level.
You are
Give me
not.
a second to
You're at
check.
3?
you're at 3. Yeah, I can tell you it's not.
Um,
I
mm,
think it's level 8, something like that. It's pretty high. Anyway, they nod, and they're just like, I don't know, Laz. And Bartle's just like, no. That's a good idea. Really? Yeah. It's a good idea. Okay, yeah, we'll head north. We'll see which way they came. Laz, you and whoever, Vinny, whatever, get Vinny here.
I'm like picking
You
my
guys
ear.
head south. What?
He's picking
My
his
character
ear.
Oz is picking his ear while they're talking.
Okay. Get Vinny and I'm sorry. I didn't get your name, sir.
Jeff.
Okay, you take Vinny and Jeff here. You guys see if they were heading anywhere. Be careful. There was an incident on the street not too long ago.
incident.
Yeah, there's some copycat of the Lantern Man just on the loose. Real crazy people out there. Laz, you take care of yourself, okay?
Will do.
Thank
Good.
you, officers.
Can I insight that check, that last sentence, to see if it was a threat?
Sure.
Never mind.
I'm gonna do an insight check to see why, to see if they have some sort of ulterior motive for actually agreeing with me. Like,
As they're walking past, you notice Bartle gives you a side look with a slight smile on his face, a little grin, and they just keep walking.
Well, that seemed to work out perfectly.
question, guys. Just curiosity.
Hmm.
Where was that copycat?
Oh, you're yelling back to them? Bartle looks over his shoulder. I think it was right on this street. Maybe the next street over, something like that. Careful, Laz. Be careful. It's cold out tonight, Laz. Maybe you should go home. Dry off.
Take your disciples.
Be safe,
with
boys. Yeah.
Well,
Do I get the sense that do I get the sense from this interaction that they're part of the cover up?
There's something weird going on with a 16. There's something weird going on here.
Okay, so they're not pawns in this. They're actively participating.
Between there's too much sort of coincidence going on here between their involvement in every aspect of this and their behavior just now. That something they're definitely not just innocent bystanders in all this. They're not dopes.
God. All right. Once they're out of earshot.
Hearsay.
Helm's eternal watch. What? God damn it.
I'm gonna say stay disguised like this for a bit. Just like...
So we going? Are we going south or what?
anywhere away from them. I mean, away from them. We just gotta get the fuck out of here.
Wait, what do you mean?
Was that supposed to be your me? Because that wasn't.
I mean, no. I'm a cool cyborg dude.
What's wrong with Jeff?
I wasn't
Jeff's a great
talking.
name.
Oh God. From.
Okay, you want to go the way they came from?
Yeah, they came from one street over, right?
Yeah,
Or
they
they
came from. It looks like they were coming out of this alley over here.
Oh wait, which one? Oh, this one.
So I'd like to stay behind me.
Can do.
I want to sneak ahead.
Okay.
Just don't roll a 1.
Yep.
You're telling us to stay behind?
Well, just walk
fo-
behind him. Yeah, follow.
Follow at enough of a distance that you wouldn't be heard.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys can start sneaking down that alley. It doesn't seem to be occupied or anything like that. It doesn't look like there's anybody around. Most of the windows to the buildings around here are dark. It doesn't look like a lot of people live on this street. Most of these are just abandoned tenements. So you seem to be just fine in terms of people seeing you. That being said, Laz, you can give me an investigation check as you're going.
Okay. And right. Okay. Hold on. Check on something for you here. Actually,
This was the street that I mentioned before, right?
Yes.
That I saw. Okay, just.
Yeah, this is the street that guy ran down.
And we found the dagger. Yeah, I remember that.
Yep. You found a fillet knife with the words "Ice Wolf Fishing and Packing" on it.
okay. So
did you have something, Laz?
Checking to see if shifting would help with an investigation check, but it doesn't.
Okay. So with a 13, though, you're still able to notice that as you're going along, one of the doors to these tenements is open. Well, it's not open, but it's slightly ajar.
The door's ajar.
The door is ajar. Yeah.
Or it's not a jar; it's a
Where's
door.
the lid?
Obviously.
You're all hilarious. Incidentally, this tenement actually seems to be better kept than the other ones. Whoever was staying here or is staying here apparently has a bit of thing for gardening because he's got a little potted plant out. So somebody's been staying here or is staying here.
Right. So Laz still has his crossbow and his rapier out.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to see if he can't sort of use his rapier to open far enough that he can see.
Okay. Yeah, so you take your rapier and you sort of push against the door. You hear it creak. And you can see inside the tenement. So meanwhile, King and Jimheim, we cut to the two of you. Let's see here. Actually, we cut to a shot of two people with bags over their head, and then the bags are being removed very abruptly to find King and Jimheim tied to chairs back to back in a dark room lit only by a torch being held by a gentleman in the corner. Standing in front of the two of you, however, and sort of the one who like pulled the bag off of King's head is a large lizard folk. He's got let's see, hang on, I'm looking for his picture real quick. Oh, here we go. Yeah, he's got like a red sort of head crest, and he has a noticeable scar on his upper lip. It looks like something tore his lip vertically. and he just is right in your face, King, sort of hissing, and he seems to be sniffing you. His breath reeks of like rotting chicken and like spoiled eggs.
Good God, what did you have for lunch? Jeez.
Shut up! He just hisses and starts smelling you again. They'll look over at the guy holding the torch. You can see it's a bugbear. And you said he was wearing something. The bugbear holds up King. He's holding up that little that sort of claw gauntlet jewelry thing you have.
Hey, what are you doing with that? That's mine. Give it back.
The lizard folk like snaps his head back at you. So it is yours.
Yes, it is my birthright, and I will not have you touch it.
You don't remember me, do you?
Should I?
Probably not.
Obviously, because I have no idea who you are.
The Scale Shield Clan. Remember them?
Scale Shield Clan. Were you the ones that my father had wiped out or enslaved?
Enslaved, you
enslaved.
asshole!
All right, you all just look alike. It's hard to keep you straight.
What?
Ooh, I don't think you're making it any better, King.
It's
Look,
just
you
a
hear
big
the-
list,
you hear-
don't mind him.
You hear one of the bugbears in the back, like give a oh shit whistle.
I mean, you should have seen how their clans folded. It's kind of pathetic, really. Right, I got you mixed up with the Bronze Scale Clan. They have
Stop
they
talking.
have the orange. I'm just saying they have the orange frills, and it's kind of simple.
It's fine. He'll look over, and you can see Noska Urgray, that dwarf, is leaning against the wall. Told you. They stumbled into our turf the other day. I appreciate it. I'll pay you tomorrow. No. You pay me tonight. Fine, whatever. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. And he'll grab King by like his mane. You know how long I had to slave away in one of your goddamn galleons?
I don't. I mean, how long do lizard folk live? I've never really thought about it.
I'm going to tear out that fucking tongue of yours. Noska just sort of interjects. Payment now? Fine! And he'll turn around and he'll storm out of the room, slamming it behind him. You hear him and Noska start arguing. His bugbears occasionally chime in, but they're in the other room arguing at this moment.
Well,
So-
shit.
Yeah, he seems a little cross with me.
Yeah,
Just a teensy bit.
doesn't seem too happy with you, huh?
I mean, it's not even like I was the one who enslaved his clan. It's more my father. I mean, they're going to say, if I was in his shoes, I would have done the same thing.
Well, if he decides to kill you, please tell him I had nothing to do with it, and maybe they'll just let me go, at least.
Ah, don't you want to be buried with me? Is that something that all great, poets aspire to be?
Oh, but
buried
wouldn't you
with-
rather have me write you a wonderful eulogy?
Yes, you can say the eulogy before they bury you with me.
Alright, how are we gonna get out of here?
Good thinking. I see. Let me try and undo these binds. So are we bound with ropes, or?
Yes, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try and use my claws and try and cut them up a bit and try and loosen my bindings.
Totally. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Nope.
Okay. Start trying to wiggle around, trying to cut it. You unfortunately can't bend your claw quite that far.
Are there any of those bugbears in here with us, or is it just the two of us alone? Right
All of them seem to have gone into the other room. One will peek in every once in a while to check on the two of you. But they don't seem to be... None of them are staying in this room at the moment.
Okay.
We could try and convince Nazca that we can pay him more than lizard facers pay. We don't have that money, but he doesn't know that.
Fight to the
Yes.
death.
Could try that.
Are there any like a sharp implements or anything that looks sharp around the room?
Yeah, there's like various bits of debris and just sort of like scrap laying around. Looks like there's a lot of like broken furniture in here that you could, in theory, get to and grab a hold of.
This seems to be a broken chair a few feet away. I could try and shuffle over there and just kind of rub up against it a little, kind of cut these bindings.
Yeah, are we tied to chairs, or what was the...
Yeah, you're tied to chairs, and your chairs are back to back.
Just like Spy Kids.
Sure.
This is just like that one play, Spy Kids, you were in.
Oh god.
They had a laser ring to get out.
Unfortunately, we don't have that ring of scorching rays like those spy children had. Alright,
I've never seen that play.
You were in it! I thought you were in it. Oh, you humans all look alike. I start shuffling my chair towards one of the broken bits of furniture.
Okay, you can give me another sleight of hand check trying to like work your way over to it and pick it up.
Yeah, and I'll
Is
just
your
try
mom
and...
up
Yeah, I'll try and undo mine as well.
Okay, go for it. All right. Yeah, so Jimheim, you're used to getting out of stage cuffs and stuff like that, little escape magics. You're able to like get your way out of this. King, you're able to sort of hop over to a corner and pick up a shard of wood, start sawing through it. But Jimheim gets out a lot faster than you do.
Oh, crafty.
Yes, it's one of my many talents.
Alright, so now we have decided whether we want to get out of here fast, or...
God damn it, Lockjaw! This isn't nearly enough!
Are there any other, like, exits from this room, like any windows or anything?
Nothing like that, just the one door.
Anything to hide behind?
Nothing like that, except the door itself.
No one will ever know. Just stand behind the door when you open it. They're fucking.
You do
clueless.
hear somebody approaching, like heavy footsteps.
Wait, let's get back in the chairs and act like we're still bound up.
Back in the chairs, back in the chairs.
Back in the chairs. Wait,
Yeah,
who's on which side? Were you in the front or was I in the front?
I was on this side, I was over here.
Here we go, okay.
Okay, the door opens to a bugbear. He's just like, everything okay in here? Thought I heard something.
Just trying to get out of
going
these
good.
binds that they're so tight.
You guys okay? You want some food? You want something?
Uh,
You need anything to drink?
well, if
Do
you have any wine...
I ain't gonna give you none of that, fellas. I was just kidding.
Ah, you joker.
Yeah, that's why they call me funny. Anyway,
No, listen, funny. We want to come over here and talk for a moment.
well, Lockjaw said I wasn't supposed to, but I'm awfully bored. Come inside.
And who's your boss anyway? Is it Lockjaw or is it that Novak fellow?
Noska, well, I kind of work for Lockjaw, but I was just here with Noska getting two of you. Fancy place you got, by the way. Real nice. It's a shame what we're gonna do to you.
Oh, thank you. Not for the doing things to us part, but for the compliment.
It is a lovely place, yes.
Invite him to the place.
So funny. I have 4 words for you. Free beer for life.
Those are good words.
Those are
Gotta say.
good words that won't really do you much good if we're both dead.
It's very good
Oh.
beer, too.
This is like a bribe.
Bribe, agreement, same difference.
Okay. Interesting. Let's see here. You say free beer for life for old funny. I don't know. Drinking alone's kind of depressing.
Oh, our bars. Do you have any friends who also want free beer? Like maybe a bug girl,
Well, now that you
a
mention it,
girl
I do.
bear? Free?
Now that you mention it, I do have a lady friend.
Make it like 12 children.
And a whole bunch of youngins.
We'll give her free apple titties for life, and those kids can have as many chicken tendies as they want.
The fuck's an apple teeny?
Well, whatever she likes. She's a lady. She can decide her own drinks.
No, what? Hold on. What's an apple teeny? It sounds delicious.
Oh, well, first you take some gin and a little bit of vermouth and a squeeze of apple juice and a nice little slice of said apple and a pinch of cinnamon.
You're gonna be having stuff like that?
All you can drink,
Oh,
as
geez,
long as we can get out of it.
If I can take ladies to a fancy place like that, well, I might be able to work something out. I could probably get Fancy Pants here out, and he'll pat Jim on the head. They probably won't eat all your fingers.
Well, none would be ideal.
Yes, and me too, right?
Oh no, Lockjaw's gonna tear you apart and eat you.
I'll kill you! Which is what I would say if, I wasn't so calm and, calm about the situation about getting my good friend Jemheim out of it.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, listen, you fellas need anything, just scream in pain, okay?
Will do.
Okay, I'm gonna go check on Lockjaw again. You guys have a good day. He'll head back out.
I'm really fucked.
Meanwhile, the rest of you, so Lazarus, you're pushing open the door. Inside, you can see it's a one-room tenement. No more than 15 feet on any given side. Very modest, Spartan kind of living conditions here. There's a cot in the back, a little fire pit in the center. There's like a metal pot that's sort of suspended over. It's obviously cold right now. A handful of pieces of furniture, like a couple of chairs and a small little table. Looks like it could probably seat one. You can see that right now that what handful of belongings this person owned have been sort of strewn all about this place. The chair to that table has been thrown across the room. It's in total disarray. And laying against the back wall is a man, you can see, or a corpse, I should say, with a cataract in one eye. He's missing the tips of several fingers, reeks of fish, and you can see that he has a circular wound in his shoulder, dried blood all over his left arm, stuff like that.
I pop up like behind the door, like, "Hey, Laz, what you find?" You don't even hear me. I'm like a ninja. Cute place. Oh, Knights of Plains. Oh.
As Les sort of jumps a little bit. Where did you come from?
We were following you, like you said.
Didn't give you the all clear.
Well,
I wasn't listening.
Question: does that match the description that VV gave for the guy that attacked the?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Who is that? Are they okay?
No, they're not okay. And I'm gonna step inside.
Okay.
Also,
What can I see on like a closer inspection?
Let's see. Of the body, I assume.
Yes. And for this, I'll shift.
Okay. When you shift, like, what's shifting give you?
So it gives me advantage. Let me double check and make sure that I've got that right. Yes, advantage on wisdom based checks.
Okay. So as you're inspecting the body, again, you can see that circular wound. When you get closer, you notice, however, that wound doesn't look like what killed this guy. Instead, as you get closer, you can smell, or you can see rather, that his throat has been slashed. Give me a perception check.
Okay. One.
Okay, so you have advantage, right? Okay, so with a 21, you can ascertain that this guy's throat was slashed. The angle of the attack suggests that he was taken from behind. But then again, there's nowhere really in this place to hide. You suspect that given that this guy is rather tall, that what probably happened is somebody who knew him attacked him from behind. It's unlikely that somebody just snuck in here or snuck up to him and just slit his throat. As you're looking around the room, again, the room is in disarray, but as you're sort of looking around, you can see that sort of it's not random disarray. It's purposeful in sort of its methodology. This was probably like done to obscure the fact that somebody who knew this guy killed him.
It was okay, so it's staged.
Yes. That being said, in addition to all of that, you do notice something moving underneath that cot.
I'm gonna signal to the others to be at the ready. Sort of creep towards the cot and use my rapier to flip it.
Okay, well, as soon as you flip it, underneath of it, you see what appears to be a snake at first. But when you a second glance, you realize it actually more resembles an eel in that it's like sort of slick. It has a bit of a sheen to it. It has no head, but where a head should be, you see numerous tiny pearl white teeth, all of them which can appear to move independently and wriggle around. It has no fins or limbs of any kind, and actually, as soon as you sort of expose it to the light, it like flinches, and then it immediately starts like wriggling, slithering in a very fast motion towards. Let's see, 1, 2, 3.
But Bully's a person too.
Oh, good. You know what? You're right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's going for Lazarus. So Lazarus, it lashes out at you. You can give me a dexterity save.
Kill it! Kill it!
Okay, let me double check something here. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. Dexterity save, and do not have advantage on these. So
okay, so it latches onto it like wriggles, and then suddenly it leaps almost through the air, and latches onto your forearm, starts to like entwine itself, and then from there it shoots out to your chest, and you can feel it start to try to burrow its way into you.
Ugh.
Gross! Kill it! Kill it!
The three of you, and Bully, roll initiative for me.
It's a giant leech. I think.
I'm guessing that round mouth is pretty much the kind of thing that would leave the wounds left at the Lantern Man scenes.
No, actually.
Oh, it is not.
The round, like the wounds on the Lantern Man thing are something that's carved.
That's
just
right.
A shell
That's
thing.
right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's
That's
see.
right.
I forgot to delete this old stuff. Okay. Let's see. Do I have Lazarus initiative? Laz, roll me initiative.
I am doing that now.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, and I forgot to create a token for this thing. I'm just gonna use this eel hound. And let's see. It should be rolling initiative. Actually, it has the same initiative as them. Okay, that's handy. Okay. Oh, Joey. Okay, this thing has attached to Lazarus. It looks like it's trying to burrow into his flesh. Vivi, goes to you.
I want to shoot it, but I'm not gonna shoot Laz.
Don't shoot me! Don't shoot me!
Shoot you! Don't shoot you! She's got a
Shoot
good
me.
shot! I got a really good shot!
Oh god,
It's become a buddy cop film.
I
it really has. Like, congratulations, we're at least one of the first weeks we got the movie.
Okay, fuck it, I'll take the shot!
Oh god. Here we go. Oh, not bad.
22. You had a good shot. Go ahead and roll damage.
Shit! 12!
Okay, yeah, you blow that thing in half. And it just starts wriggling and then stops. You see as the
I like
two
stomp
halves
on it.
settle.
Ah, die, gross.
Yeah, the tooth half is still embedded in Lazarus's flesh.
I think you're supposed to burn that part. Right?
Helm's Eternal Watch. Holt, you shot at me.
It's fine. I wasn't gonna hit you.
Goes to Bully. You suddenly notice that thing that's attached is still wriggling and still trying to burrow in, even though half of it's gone.
Oh, gross.
Okay. Bully's gonna stick out his tongue and like attach itself to the teeth and try to like pull it out.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
I don't really have a tongue attack.
Just got shot
Just
at.
give me a bite attack.
Okay.
Just got shot at. Just got licked by a frog.
12 is not sufficient to hit this thing.
Okay, so he's
Wait,
gonna
that's my face. That's
he's gonna lick some of
disgusting.
your hairs and he's gonna rip out a patch of your like hairs.
Ow! Ow! I already have a scar there. I don't
It's
need
right
to
near your
make me
nipple
any
area.
more bald.
It's like, have you seen like the 40-year-old virgin? It's like,
Oh, that hurts.
Goes to Oz.
sure. Oz is going to let me see if I have like a torch. How long does it take to light a torch?
It's an action.
I don't even have a torch. Do you want me to like shove my sword up in there and try to like rip the teeth out, or?
Was pretty much exactly what I was gonna do.
I'm going to use my aid action to help my buddy here, Lazarus,
Okay.
with the teeth.
Okay, goes to Lazarus.
Okay. And
You have
I no
advantage
longer
on
have
what you do.
inspiration. I no longer have inspiration, Jolly.
Oh, that's right. Okay, well,
My token's
we'll
still
worry about that in a minute.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So aid gives me
Advantage on whatever you're doing.
advantage. Okay. I have allies next to me, so sneak attack damage. Does that
Against
count?
yourself, I will allow this.
Against yourself.
This one time.
Wow.
That sucked.
13 is not sufficient to hit this thing.
I just stabbed myself in the damn arm.
Yeah, what's your AC, Laz?
C is higher than 13. Give me a
Oh,
sec.
nuts. Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, you missed this thing. You feel the teeth start to work their way under your flesh, and you watch as the quote unquote head of this thing disappears under Laz's skin. There's still about a good foot and a half of this thing still wriggling outside of you.
I've seen the
and at
mama.
that
I
point,
know this goes.
Laz, I need you to give me a wisdom save.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit. Does a save count as a check?
No, a save is a save. Is a save.
It's not.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay.
The
Cool.
mummy beetles, no. That's the worst. That's gross.
Oh, I'm also since I'm shifted, I'm also going to use my bonus action to mark the scent.
Okay.
Not mark the scent. Insightful fighting. Sorry. The other one.
Okay, whatever. Okay. So as this thing is burrowing into you, you like grab it at one point and start trying to wrestle with it, and then suddenly you hear a voice in your head, booming massive, almost overwhelming your psyche. It just goes, "Sir, obey." But you're able to shake it off.
Okay. And for the thing that I did on my bonus action.
Oh, okay. It doesn't really have any capacity to deceive, so you have advantage, or you get your insightful fighting on it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Goes to Vivi.
Fuck, should I shoot it again?
Yes, shoot it again.
Okay. I hit like a
That is
plant.
not sufficient. Yeah.
On the bright side, it's also not sufficient to hit me.
Yeah. I go to shoot you, you're moving around too much. Boom, there goes the poor little succulent.
Goes to Bully.
So is this thing buried deep in the skin where you can't get to it anymore?
A part of it is still wriggling out.
Yeah, a foot and a half of it is still wriggling outside of him.
Yeah, fuck it. Bully's going to
Suck
use
it
the
out.
bite attack wriggly thing.
Okay. Boom! He grabs hold of it. Go ahead and roll damage.
6.
Okay, and let's see.
It's grapple.
Right. So this thing. So it's really. This thing is still alive. It's still thrashing a bit. But the head is burrowed into Laz, and now Bully has a hold of its tail and is sort of tugging on it, trying to rip it out. So it's sort of like caught between the two. It's now like stretched taut for you, Oz. As we go to your turn.
Okay, I'll slash at the.
Trying to help him get it out again.
So it's like it's being held taut by
Yeah.
Bully in his skin.
It's like in the
Yes.
arm.
I could literally just hit it like it's a rope.
I feel
Essentially,
like,
yeah.
I feel like cutting it in half again,
Won't
since
help.
cutting it in half the first time didn't help, might
To
not
dig it
be
out.
help.
Okay, you know what? Instead, I'm going to grab a hold of it and pull it with Bully.
Okay, you can give me a athletics check with advantage because Bully's helping. 17 is sufficient. You rip that thing out of Laz. Laz, you're gonna take some damage.
That's fine.
You take 3 damage. And the thing is just sort of thrashing in the air.
Ew, gross, kill it!
Goes to Laz himself.
Great. Let's
It's still sticking out of Bully's mouth.
that thing.
That is sufficient to stab it.
Stabby. Stabify.
And that kills it.
Right. So I look at it for a second. I sort of time how it's wriggling, and the rapier goes straight through its mouth.
Okay. Again, not really a mouth so much to say, but when you stab it,
Collection of teeth.
yeah, when you stab it, despite not having a mouth, it somehow still screams, and then goes limp, and then Bully eats it like spaghetti.
Bully, that's the evidence. What are you doing?
Blinks at you, opens his mouth and
Good
like
job, Bully.
offers it. It's covered in slime and stickiness. Yeah.
That half.
Closes his mouth.
I'm not touching it.
I'll take it from him.
Okay. Opens back up. You can take it.
Yep.
Do I know what this thing is?
You can give me a Arcana check.
Can we all make Arcana checks?
Yeah, anybody proficient in Arcana can give me Arcana, is what I should say.
I do not have Arcana.
Okay.
I got Nature though.
You can roll me a nature check if you want.
I am proficient in Nature.
Okay. 14 is sufficient to determine that this thing is not natural. You don't know anything in nature, Oz, that this thing resembles. Vivi.
It's not real.
It's not real.
Social construction.
It's fake.
Um,
It's all
Uh,
fake.
Vivi, you're able to ascertain, like you remember reading or you remember Vivian reading stories when you were younger, like going through books of monsters and stuff like that. There were certain stories of creatures that live in dark, lonely, moist places, typically in the Underdark, but sometimes they can be found in deep oceans, called Sokar. Here, I'll spell that out for you. And the thing about Sokar is that they are normally when people encounter them, there are a lot more Sokar, and Sokar can combine into larger forms that are much more aggressive. But even one Sokar is very dangerous. It has the ability to burrow under the skin and completely control its host body.
Nah. Yeah, so this is a creepy thing from the sort of. I mean, yeah, it could like combine like a transformer, you know? You don't know what that is. I made it up.
Put it in an evidence jar thing.
Okay.
Ziploc baggie.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in a Ziploc bag with a pencil. I don't want to touch it. I'm a little
Okay, yeah,
gun shy.
I'll assume you have tweezers and some sort of jar you can pop it into.
All right.
Maybe they were using this to control that other guy.
It's good enough for me.
But then how are they controlling the Sokar? Are they controlling the Sokar, or is it just random Sokar controlling random people?
That's a good question, Jolly. With what we rolled, would we know if Sokar have any sort of tie to anything? They've got something like an elder brain, or if they take orders from are used by mages at times, or anything like that.
Sokar are actually sentient. They are capable of acting on their own, and they'll generally like seek out host bodies. That being said, they can be found in service to more powerful entities that would reside in the environments that they're from. In the Underdark, that could be anything from drow to mind flayers, beholders, something like that. Although again, they could be acting independently. Near, like in terms of the ocean, the only thing that really comes to mind might be aboleths, kraken, like particularly powerful Kuatoa or their pseudo gods that they invent.
Sounds like a bunch of scary shit.
And what's their typical behavior when they're on their own? Are they sort of like rabid or kill things or anything like that?
No,
or
again,
is
they're
that
sentient. They're sentient parasites. They want to blend in with their environment.
That makes more sense. Okay. All right.
It would be unusual for something controlled by a Sokar to draw attention to itself in some way.
Okay. Take this.
Well, fuck. What about? Wait. Oh, wait. Is that the guy? I looked to the dead body.
That's the guy you saw the other night.
That's the. Ah, fuck.
You even see your bullet hole in his shoulder.
Sweet, but fuck. Shit. Well, if he's dead, well, there goes all our leads. Really, sort of.
Yeah.
Mostly.
This also opens up the possibility that there could be anyone in the city could be a lantern man.
Pretty.
Well, aren't we supposed to like look for clues and stuff?
That's what we were doing.
It was Old Man Jenkins.
That is kind of how we got into the predicament that we're in.
But like,
Speaking of being
don't
in a
you believe-
predicament, Jim and King, everything's gotten quiet outside, and it's been quiet for about 10 minutes.
Jim, the first thing I'm going to do once we're out of here is I'm going to have an eel kebab. I see them being served, and the stalls are dark one all the time, and I always turn my nose up at them. I'm just a little curious. The first I'm going to try one.
You're rambling, man. Stop. Get control of yourself.
Yes, you're right. I'm rolling. This is no an act.
Continue, please.
This is the way to act. Yes, we just have to remain calm, and they're taking a while, aren't they?
Yes, I. Do you have a plan?
My plan at this point was, whenever they come in here and have their backs turned for at any point, to just kind of try and kill them really, really fast.
Well, I can make myself invisible, but I can't do it to you. I could.
Maybe I can just hide behind the door while you're invisible.
And I can make a distraction of some sort.
Yes, yes.
Maybe that's best. Maybe I could sneak out, make a distraction, and then while they go to check on it, you escape.
That is a fantastic idea.
You
All
hear
right.
a door outside slam open, and you hear like the creaking of wagon wheels.
Oh, that's not good.
All right, I think it's time to act.
Come on, careful with it. Yes, it'll fit through the door. Come on. No, okay, maybe it's not gonna fit. Turn it. That's it. Okay, on its side, you asshole. Okay, good. Now be careful with it.
Diagonally.
Diagonal. Fuck. Okay, good. Okay, now set it down over there. You hear a loud tong as they set something down. It sounds like a big metal kettle or something.
Oh God.
They're gonna boil me alive.
Boil you alive.
We're gonna boil him alive.
They turn me into cat soup. Royal pudding.
Real royal pudding, that one.
Oh God.
Okay.
Prince pie.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
All right, then I'm going to hide behind the door.
Okay. So King hides behind the door.
It's foolproof.
Jim Heim goes invisible, and after a minute or two, you hear you see the door slam open, and Lockjaw comes wading in. King, give me a stealth roll.
I'm going. Oh shit! I don't have inspiration. Oh no. Okay.
Oh God, I should have done that.
Oh no.
Okay.
Just taking the door hits me when he slams it open.
Yeah, he slams open and hits you in the foot. Ah! Yeah. Lockjaw looks behind the door. What the hell are you doing out?
No, nothing much. You.
He grabs you by the neck.
As he's doing this, I kind of sneak out into the other room as he opened it and just look around and see what's in there.
Okay, inside you can see two bugbears. They've set up a big metal cauldron. They're pouring water into it. One of them is chopping up vegetables, and the other one's like fishing, pouring in the water. Yeah, lights a fire underneath of it.
Oh, shit.
You can see that there's a door to the outside. You can hear rain on the other side. All around, you can see that this appears to be looks to be like a fishing shop. There's fishing rods, there's nets and tackle and stuff like that. Bait.
All right. Is there there's a door to the outside as well?
Yep. Yeah, and there are windows and all that stuff. It looks like an otherwise normal shop.
And they're just starting to like chop the wood up and stuff. And
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna sneak outside.
Okay. So you're outside. Anything in particular you want to do out there?
Are there people around specifically? I'm trying to look if I see any city watch.
Let's see. When you get outside, you can see that you're in Dock Ward. The streets are unlit. You can't really see anything right now.
It's nighttime.
Yeah. Nighttime and raining.
Okay. I'll turn back inside.
Okay.
Fuck.
Lockjaw is got King, and he's just like, "Where's the other one?"
Don't you know? I thought you made that little trap hole that's in the wall over there on the other side of the room. We've managed to find it.
Trap hole, and like drops you, and he walks over to it. Give me a deception check, King.
Great idea.
Really? Okay.
Oh
he,
boy.
he walks over and touches the wall. And like as you start moving towards the door, he's like, "Don't move." Spins back around. There's no fucking trap door over here.
Well, you don't know your own. Where are we, anyways?
I've had enough of that tongue. He walks over, grabs you by the mane, and starts dragging you into the next room.
I'm going to
By your hair.
as he's in there,
Mhm.
I'm going to telepathically speak to one of the bugbears
Okay.
and
Say
say,
you're God.
and I'm gonna say, come outside. I have something for you. Your destiny awaits.
Give me a deception check.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks up. He's just like,
Bring
down his
your
vegetables.
friend.
looks down at his vegetables.
Rich treasures and fame await you,
And women or men.
and all kinds of beautiful bug people.
Looks over at his buddy. Hey, funny. Yeah? You hear something? Funny's like, no.
I'll then speak into his mind. Treasures await you outside. Your friend isn't crazy.
Give me a second deception check.
Very on the nose.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey. Funny's just like, whoa, I hear something. Yeah, is it telling you treasure too? Yeah.
It's just up the street a few blocks, I'll say to one, and then the other. Just
In-
keep walking until you find it.
In the other room, you hear Lockjaw just going, "Is that fucking fire ready yet, you idiots?" Funny's just like, you know what? Fuck this. Yeah, fuck them. They drop their stuff and start heading outside. Let's go find that treasure. I got a good idea about this, Funny. I bet this is our lucky day. You know what? I think you're right. Let's head outside.
All right, as they.
Hey, but outside you hear, by the way, you hear which way it went or which way to go? There's two of us. Let's go split up. Okay, sounds like a good idea. You hear him split
Great idea.
Chat the fucking treasure no.
I will then close the door behind them
up. Okay.
as they leave, and then just wait for. There aren't any other bugbears in the place.
Nope.
That was the only two.
Yep. And a few seconds later, Lockjaw comes stomping out, dragging King by his mane.
As he's dragging me, are there any like straight pieces of iron like on the ground or anything? Any nails or anything?
Yeah, there's probably nails. There's definitely a lot of fishing rods and stuff like that. There's probably a couple of anchors.
Hooks?
I try and just palm like a little like nail, like if it's near me while he's dragging me, and just kind of
Okay.
stash it away.
And Noska
Okay,
already
sure.
left, right?
Yeah, Noska's
Okay.
not around anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, you can palm a little something. Lockjaw's just looking around. What the fuck happened to those idiots?
Maybe they wised up and realized they should be taking orders from a lizard.
You know what? He drags you over to a cutting board, picks up a meat cleaver.
I'll as he grabs that, I'm gonna reappear. I'm gonna drop
Okay.
my invisibility
Okay.
and say, "Now wait just a moment, friend. You best be careful. You don't know who you're messing with."
Yes, he is a mage of incredible power. I thought he went from a trap door in the room. He must have teleported out. How else would we have gotten out of there?
Looks like an idiot to me.
and I did teleport, and then I just blinked your friends away, like it was nothing, and I'll do it to you too. Don't you make me?
They've
Give me
been
a
burning
deception
with the
check.
heralds as we speak.
Give me a deception check with advantage because King's helping you.
Yeah!
He starts looking around. You just
I'm just kind of like waving my fingers at him.
you could see he like loosens the grip on his meat cleaver, and he's just like, "Now let's not do anything stupid. I'm a reasonable lizard. We can have some sort of arrangement here. How much do you want for him?"
Oh, that man there is priceless.
Thank you.
I'll pay you 2,000.
Oh well,
Really,
2,000.
Jedi?
Take it and kill him.
No. We're starting a business together, and he's going to be much more valuable to me there. Besides, I have plenty of money. Money's no object to me. Here's
I'm
one
just curious,
thing.
where is that 2,000 gold?
He snarls at you. You shut up!
Right, point taken, point taken.
I'm still willing to go down with you.
Well, if that's how it's going to be, at least I can send you off in a...
No, hold on.
Oh,
Urgh. Look. Tell you what.
6,000.
You keep him. I just take a little souvenir. Maybe a hand or something.
no, that's not going to do. This guy... Who do you think you are?
Do you know who I am? You know who you're
Listen.
fucking with here?
Not a handsome fellow.
Yeah, let's King go. I'll give you 30 minutes. After that, I'm coming for you. And nothing's stopping me.
Doesn't he know where we live?
So-
though?
Yeah.
Before you go, Lockjaw was it?
Yeah.
Do you have my claw?
He gives a big toothy smile. Doesn't answer.
Fucking burn his face off.
Well, you're gonna wish you had given it back. And I hold up the nail that I had grabbed, and I cast Hold Person.
Oh, okay. Let's see, hold person is a wisdom save. He has no wisdom. Uh-oh.
Oh shit!
So the nail I had on my hand, it shoots into his neck and starts to electrocute him. See, that probably would have felt not quite as bad if you'd let me use my claw for that. Unfortunately, I had to do it this way.
He would scream, but he's paralyzed. You can just see his tongue start thrashing in his mouth.
All right, should we?
Did
do
we
this
see-
now, Or go ahead.
Did we see where he put the...
He walked out of the room with it, and you haven't seen it since.
I start patting him down, trying to see if it's on his
I'll
person.
start looking through if there's
The two-
any...
Get that gold, man.
Okay, the two of you can give me investigation checks.
What if he gave it to Nazca as part of the payment?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
so
Yeah.
beans.
That would fucking
investigation, you said?
suck.
Yes.
Ooh.
You guys
Shit.
stop.
You guys start rummaging through everything, but you
Not
notice
our
that the
special.
spell only has a 1 minute constant duration, so you're rushing and you don't really have a whole lot of time to find anything.
All right. I'm torn between tying him up so we can ask him where he put my claw, or just killing him now.
Well, rough him up, and then ask him where it is before you kill him.
Let's...
More racials.
Well, do you have any rope or anything?
Jim, could you look for some rope? I'm going
There,
to.
there is plenty of like fishing line, rope, tackle.
Okay.
There are nets in here.
Do you want me to tie him up?
Yes, I'm going to tie up the body, leave the face for me, and I'm going to roll to attack.
Okay. You have advantage. That's a hit.
I believe because it's paralyzed, that's a automatic crit, right?
It's an automatic crit. Yes.
Ooh. Alright, so how many of these can I get off while Jenna was tying them?
Let's see. Jim, why don't you give me a dexterity check?
Straight dexterity.
Mhm.
Okey-doke.
Okay, yeah, it
Ooh.
looks like Jim's having some trouble with that rope. And let me see if he can break out of this. Again, he adds nothing. Nope. Okay, yeah, you can get off another attack if you want, King. Okay, that's going to be a crit. Okay, so let's see. 8, 14, 17. Okay, you successfully knock him unconscious if you want to.
Yeah, I'll knock him unconscious. Not gonna kill him quite yet. I
Yeah.
need to get my family heirloom back.
Yep. Yeah, you can safely subdue him.
All right, and once he's subdued, I'm gonna put him into the pot. Is the fire still
Okay.
going? Or?
Yeah, fire's still going. The water hasn't started boiling yet, but you can throw him in there.
Perfect. I'm gonna put him in the pot.
Okay. Splashes. Is a second later he pops his head out like thrashing.
So, Lockjaw, it's about time you remembered your place. Where is my claw?
Fuck you.
Oh, I wouldn't waste too much time with these little insults. The water's starting to boil pretty fast.
He starts trying to climb out. But he doesn't have the strength and he just sort of like slides back in. You want it? Go see my boss.
Who is your boss? Was it that little dwarf with all the tattoos?
Go talk to Tanavast, asshole.
Tanavast.
It's tax season.
Well, I'll make sure to have a little conversation with him.
Fuck her.
You technically met her before.
Oh,
Although
yeah.
Yeah.
Was I there, or is that them?
You King was there, you were
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And Jim Hype definitely knows her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, any last words?
Fuck you and all your kind.
That's not very original.
Yes, I mean, I figured for last words you thought it was a little better, but I mean, what can you expect from a little scale-bound lizard peasant?
The water finally starts boiling. He starts like thrashing and screaming.
And I give him one last claw to finish him off because I don't want to draw any attention.
Good idea. Okay.
Beans. That probably does it. Or
Well,
does it?
again, he's technically not capable of resisting you right now. He's quote unquote unconscious or helpless, so you could just attack him. Yep, and you can basically reach. How do you want to do this? Essentially.
Just a slit of the throat.
Okay. Can I ask a quick question? Why do your claws have a range of 20 feet?
Why
There's
do they
throwing
range 20
claws.
feet? Oh, it's because they're a reskinned dagger. That's why.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. I was just like, can you shoot claws? That's cool. Anyway,
Yeah, no, I just dragged a dagger in and changed the name.
okay, yeah, okay. So, yeah, you can slit his throat, and like he just floats there in the soup, blood mixing with broth.
So, Jim,
Can you take a
I'm
taste?
hungry.
He's not my
You feel
type.
you suddenly feel very very sick to your stomach, Jim Heim.
I'm sorry you had to be involved in that, Jim. I do appreciate you helping me out, though. That was a pretty sticky situation.
Yes, it man, you're ruthless.
Your eyes keep drifting to that pot, Jimheim, and every time you do, you feel your stomach turn.
You really just have no mercy. I admire you.
Thank you. I mean, he was going to cook me and eat me, just because my father just enslaved his little clan.
Well, can we get out of here? It smells pretty terrible.
Oh yeah, it's kind of swampy. Shame about the 2,000 gold though. I appreciate you not, taking that deal.
Well, maybe there's still gold.
I wasn't sure that he actually had the money on him. It sounded like he couldn't pay up earlier.
Either way, I remember that. Thank you.
Meanwhile, what are the rest of you up to?
Like clues and stuff, right? Like, are we supposed to be looking for those?
Yeah, that's what this
Yeah,
was.
was there? I was under the impression there wasn't really going to be anything else to find, but yeah, we can continue looking for clues for another couple minutes.
Okay, you can all give me an investigation check.
Okay.
I'm investigating and like snacking on a protein bar.
Okay.
Just had it in my pocket.
Of course.
Wait.
Not paying attention.
Bullies.
Yes.
Bullies investigation.
Yes.
Bully investigates things to eat in the cabinet.
He's staring
What
at
is
my
Bully
protein
find?
bar. I'm trying to keep away from him.
Yeah, Bully keeps like staring at Vivi as she's sitting there munching on her snack.
Is she ever take her eye off of it?
No.
Do you, Vivi?
Not ever. I wasn't paying attention to anything else. I'm just snacking on it.
That explains.
Explains my role.
Bully's
Yeah.
looking intently. He's going to attack the second she stops looking at that.
Okay. So there's a standoff between Vivi and Bully over a protein bar. Meanwhile, Oz and Laz, you guys are actually doing your job. The two of you are able to find a couple of things. Oz, as you check out that guy's body, you notice that underneath his shirt, you find two wounds of importance. One of them is a carved symbol in the shape of a circle with a slash going through it vertically. It's similar to wounds that you've read about on Lantern Man victims. The other thing you notice is on the back, right at the base of the spine, you see a circular wound. It looks like something roughly the diameter of that Sokar burst out of him there. The thing was probably inside of him and chewed its way out through that wound.
Holy shit, these guys are cultists or some shit. Maybe.
Lazarus, with a 21, you're able to find... sorry. You're able to find a few pay stubs from the Slandvini... Here, I'll type it for you. The Slandvini Cannery. So it looks like this guy sold fish to the Slandvini Cannery at some point, as well as a couple of pay stubs from Ice Wolf Fishing and Packing.
I'm also gonna look on the ground because now that I'm curious, like how the hell this thing come out of the back of his head, neck, spine.
Spine. Yeah.
Is there like weird ritualistic like shit on the ground, like a? cult
There is
symbols,
not.
Or? Okay.
There is not, but you do find like a slick trail of blood and slime that goes back to under that cot. So it looked like that thing burrowed out of him and then slithered under that cot.
Dude, look at this shit. Look at this dog boy.
Laz would normally shoot back with something, but he's really not in that mood right now. So he just looks. We should check out the cannery.
What do you think they're canning this shit? What if he ate it?
Well, he had to have gotten this thing somewhere. And these are the only 2 leads we have. Oh,
Yeah, good job, guys. I'm
fishing
still
and
like
packing.
staring at Bully.
You suddenly hear a voice cut through the silence. Recalculating route. Location found. Ice Wolf fishing and packing.
I didn't.
As jumps, because he just had a parasite dig into his arm and try to control his mind.
I like freak out and like get my eye off the protein bar, and I try to get Pigs shut up. Fuck.
Bully instantly lashes out with his tongue, grabs the bar, and sucks into his mouth.
God damn it, Pigs! Fuck you, Pigs! I didn't say that.
Actually, you did activate him last time.
To the wolf?
Yeah,
The
you did.
Ice Wolf fishing and
Ice Wolf
packing. You did.
fishing.
Yep. You're on your way there when those things attacked you.
Oh.
Pigs has just now recalculated the route.
Fucking piece of shit.
Alright, so Laz has a decision to make, though. Because this is a murder scene. He doesn't trust he barely trusts
I'm
any
sorry.
of the company.
There is one more detail I should mention. With a 21 and 19, you guys can ascertain that this guy's been dead for days.
Days.
Days, yes.
Okay.
He's been dead for a while. There's like
At
a
least since
cobweb in his,
the
like,
day
mouth.
I saw him, right?
Probably, yeah. That seems to be probably about the time frame.
Right. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
I have some contacts that I still do trust. In the morning.
I got some contacts too.
So, authorities.
Oh, yeah.
Well, fuck,
Sure.
there goes my edict.
Damn you, Edith.
So where are the three of you heading? Sorry.
The fishing and packing.
Yeah.
Pigs is taking us.
Yeah, Pete.
Please head south.
Do you have like a quiet mode on that thing?
You know, I
Hard
tried.
to sneak up on anything.
You are heading south.
Screaming like that.
Please head south.
Yeah, Pete's a little quiet.
Thank you for
I think we're
going
supposed
south.
to be going south.
Okay.
Please turn left. You are turning left. Thank you for turning left.
Make that thing shut up.
Hey, I think we're supposed to be going left.
I never installed the volume option.
Who the fuck drew a giant sea tentacle on this thing? Anyway. Fucking kids.
That's the aboleth. That's the final boss.
I
Yeah.
see. Thank you.
Yeah. It was
So as the three of you are wading through the streets of Dockward, you hear somebody. You hear footsteps coming around a corner. Some heavy footsteps splashing in the mud, and coming around the corner is a large bugbear, scratching his head. Evening,
Wrong.
folks. How's it going?
You got anything on you? Like you ever been hit by a parasite? You okay, buddy?
Well, I had a parasite one time, actually, about 2 months back. A nasty little thing. It gave me the run, something awful. But don't worry, I took some medicine for it, pal. I appreciate you asking, though.
Not helpful. Just on our way.
Stay.
Okay, you guys have a good night. Now, y'all take care now. There are a lot of shifty fellas out there. You listen to old Funny now, and he'll head on. But you hear him like yell from behind you. By the way, you wouldn't happen to have seen a disembodied voice, maybe some sort of ethereal creature telling issuing promises of treasure around here, would you? In fact, have you seen treasure?
No, but we did see dangerous eelhounds around the other way, so you better be careful.
Well, eelhounds dispensing treasure. I've seen everything now. He starts walking off.
Look, if we found treasure, we'd be taking it.
We would not, for we are servants of the law.
Laz is just walking.
So convincing. You continue for a little bit further, and you see coming out of a building a pair of familiar figures of Jimheim and King.
Oh, hey, what are you guys doing?
Oh, hello. Hey
Oh.
guys.
We didn't do nothing. Nothing to see here.
I'm just kind of looking at my hand that, where the claw used to be before I noticed. I'm like, oh, yes. Hello.
Wait. What are you guys doing here?
Also,
what
you
do you
guys
guys
don't
like-
recognize me at all. Like,
Weren't you guys at the bar?
We came to find you. Where's,
What were you doing in that building?
just making some stew.
Yes, we,
you
Made
couldn't
some
make stew at the bar?
I'm gonna do an
In a
insight
random
check.
building.
Can I do an insight check on that, or?
Does Lazarus believe them? I'll allow you to decide.
Okay. Laz thinks that's a very unusual thing for him to be doing in the middle of dock ward in the middle of the night.
Yeah, Jemheim's definitely
Making
like a little
stew.
shook. He's acting a little funny.
okay, I'll be straight with all of you. Someone broke into the bar and stole some of our stuff, and we just went down here to track them down and get it back.
Did they steal the beer?
What did they take?
What did you idiots do? Laz is gonna go into the building.
Okay. Yeah, you see, it's a fishing shop. There's a fire going. There's a kettle, like a big cauldron with a lid on it. But otherwise, nothing unusual.
So I can't tell that there's a body in the cauldron.
Big lid on it.
Look back at King. The lid off.
We're not very good cooks, I admit.
Yeah, you forgot to turn off the fire. You could cause a fire hazard and burn down the whole place, you know? You got
Laz immediately unshifts because that smells awful,
Yes.
and puts the lid back on.
Just a lizard.
a lizard. I want to see.
Okay, here's it straight. This guy came, had some beef with King, took us hostage, and we escaped.
Does guy have a name?
Please
Good.
keep going straight. You
Good
are not
job on
going
this.
straight.
Just shut up, Pete. Shut the fuck
You need
up.
to go
Pete.
straight.
We
Pete.
said his name was
Pause.
Jab-
Pause route.
something along those lines.
Pausing route.
Lockjaw?
Yeah, Lockjaw. Had a grudge with my
I
family.
know that he's a. I would know that he's a block.
Block boss of the Zentarum, yeah. It's Xanathar, sorry.
So we've essentially saying is that you boiled alive of the one of the block bosses for Xanathar's guild.
Oh,
Well,
I
actually,
don't
he
know.
killed him like right as it started boiling. So
Well, that's really just kind of, keep him from screaming too loud.
Not better.
Zentarum or Xanathar?
Xanathar.
Xanathar,
Xanathar's guild.
the beholder one.
well, no one saw us. If that helps.
Oh.
And he deserved it. He was going to cook me in a pot.
Yeah, fuck him.
But more importantly, his boss has something very important to me, and I intend to get it back.
Red knuckle?
No, my
Uh,
my
all
claw.
of you scatter.
I hope it's not red knuckle.
Scatter.
Scatter.
First,
Needs
though,
to get cleaned up by the proper authorities, and if you're here when it does, when it is, you'll have to answer a bunch of questions that you can't answer.
Well, but that's why we were just leaving.
Yeah. Also, has it
Before-
been an hour
Fire
yet?
going.
before I leave, though, what do you know of Tanavast?
Oh, that bitch horde. hot ass.
More like Tana ass.
Why are you asking about Tanavast?
Every time that joke is made.
Before I finish dealing with my little lizard friend here, he told me that Tanafast had my claw, and I intend to get it back.
Why would Tanavast have your claw?
Wait, your cool ass claws gone. Fuck! I'm gonna
Yeah.
fucking kill her.
Yeah, thank you.
So you'll have to get through me first because
Okay, no, I
she's.
won't.
I'm going to
Her.
assume that Laz is able to put 2 and 2 together here.
In what way?
Oh, block boss
Mhm.
for Xanathar's guild.
Yeah, paying a cut of the spoils to his upper echelon. Yeah.
Damn. Helm's Eternal Watch got. That's not good news.
It's very
your
not good
plans.
news for her.
You shut up and go back to the bar.
She's trying to kill us.
Well, what were you guys doing? So much about us. What was up with you?
We were
Not helpful.
investigating a murder.
We were investigating
I
the
was
Lantern
gonna-
Man stuff.
Start walking.
Remember? We did that. We said we were going to do that before we left the bar.
Oh, any leads?
Well,
Where's
remember the guy
Laszlo?
that I said I found the other day around the corner and I shot him?
Laz is heading to the fishing and packing place.
I know.
Well, he's
Continue, guys. What were you
dead.
saying?
The only lead we had is dead, so we're going to check out this other place. Another lead.
Great. Well, let's do that because I don't want to keep thinking about this lizard stew.
How about
It
we
was
stay
quite
together
disturbing.
this time?
How about we light this place on fire before we go?
Nope. No fire.
We're fine. There's no evidence.
No fire.
Let it boil for a
always
little bit and just
evidence.
be kind of a red slurry.
Let's just exit the area.
Damn it.
Let's scrammo.
Also, hasn't been an hour yet.
I like the word scramble.
It's probably it's probably coming right up on an hour.
Okay, let's get the fuck out of here and go to the pack and plack, pack schlack,
Steel
the
Wolf,
shack pack.
packing, shipping, packing, UPS.
That's the one. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys continue following Peegs' instructions down to Ice Wolf Fishing and Packing. Let's see here.
Close enough.
So let me pull you over to the map here. Hang on first. Let me make sure. Is everybody?
Laz is going to pause for a second
Mhm.
on the way there, and he's going to specifically ask Jamheim. He fetch you himself.
Somebody else. He had a crossbow for a hand. He was a dwarven man.
And we saw that guy. Mr. Tanavast.
Yeah.
Yeah, his name starts with a U.
Noshka. Ardry.
Oh yeah, his last name starts with U. Okay,
Undergarments.
not good with names.
Fuck.
Do you know him, Laz?
Wait, so they picked you up at the bar?
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
but the-
What matters is that there's a trail
Fuck.
who are now on Tanavast's radar.
Yeah, especially
Even more
if
than
they
you were.
kidnapped you and you're both still alive.
You know, I'll be honest. I
Okay,
think
that's a
we're
good
already
point.
on her radar.
Yeah.
It's true. She
Not
saw us
like
naked,
this.
so
Though, to be fair, they only really wanted to kill me. They were fine with letting Jim go. They would go incognito.
You don't talk.
Excuse you?
Excuse you. The only reason that you are not in cuffs right now is because I know that they were going to kill you.
Yes, and that's true. I shouldn't be in cuffs at all.
No, you should.
You have arrived at your destination.
Okay, thanks.
Shut up, Peaks.
Peaks makes a very good point. Let's check out some cans.
Actually, fish.
Let's go to the shack.
So
Fishing.
you arrive at Ice Wolf Fishing and Packing. It's a decrepit structure situated next to the water. on your approach, you'd be able to see that there is a dock, or not a dock, but there's a little dock that leads out to a warehouse that stands in the water for unloading fish and whatnot. The main building looks to be in rough repair. Like all of the windows on most of the windows you can see are boarded up. There is a shack. Looks like it may be some sort of shed or something like that. Off to the side. Sorry. And you can see parked next to it, amongst a bunch of like lobster traps and stuff like that, is a little rickshaw.
What's a rickshaw?
Rickshaw, it's basically like a little seat with wheels and handles that come off of it. You hold onto it and somebody pulls you along.
Wheelchair?
No, not a wheelchair. But Google it. You'll know. You'll recognize it when you see it.
Okay.
It's used in a lot of like old media showing like Chinatown and stuff as a guy holding the
Oh,
two.
yeah, those
Yeah.
things. Got it. Yeah.
Actually, as you guys approach this thing, let's take a quick 5-minute break. I need some water.
Cool.
Oh, good.
I do too.
Okay, so 10:27.
Wheelchair.
Okay.
Great.
Not a wheelchair.
It's brands in here. King.
I like King and Lazarus' dynamic. I like them not really getting along. It's fun.
It's gonna be good.
Cats and dogs.
Also, Vivi can make items, right?
Depends.
Could Vivi make a spell focus?
You can make a spell focus.
I mean, I guess I could.
You could buy
I'm
one.
pretty sure any spellcaster can make a spell focus technically.
Well, spell focuses for
Just
me is
takes the
technically like any of my tools. So spell focus for me is different than for you.
I'm pretty sure there's
Fair enough.
rules on making spell focuses in some book. I forgot what it was.
So if you ask me
Okay.
for a spell focus, I will give you a wrench.
Gotcha. Yeah, because right now I am spell focusless, so material component
Yep.
stuff is gonna be tricky unless I can do something like find a nail on the ground to cast hold person, which is actually kind of makes it a bit fun.
I mean, I have
That is fun.
lots of nails in my pocket.
I'm surprised you didn't just grab like a hook from like a fishing pole.
Yeah, I mean the description of the material component it was like a straight piece of iron. I was like, I don't know how like precise it needs to be, so hopefully a nail's good.
right. I mean, a hook still there's a straight portion of it. Does that count? I don't know. You can
Don't
break
let
it. Or
Didn't
a
want
hook.
to chance it with this thing because I have a feeling that Lockjaw was probably supposed to be a lot tougher than hold person, tie up, boil.
Or not. Who knows?
I'm trying to think of it like a cool, like thematic kind of like placeholder for King to have for a spell focus until he can get his claw back.
I like how King is kind of fucked up.
Oh yeah, he is super ruthless.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting.
It was cool though.
Because I don't think Oz gives a fuck, to be honest.
Yeah, Jemheim's a little conflicted.
Is Jemheim? What's his alignment?
I don't know. Not what I wrote, but it's kind of yeah,
It's next to your
probably
name.
neutral something.
Can't you just?
Oh yeah, I never wrote it in. I'm not a big
It's-
fan of alignment. I mean, like it's fine, but I just don't. It's too simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alignment is. I feel like it's a good kind of generalization of character.
Yeah, no, for sure. I agree with that, but I just I have ideas about Jemheim's morality, and they are not. I mean, he's definitely chaotic. That's for sure. And I would guess I would say neutral then, because he kind of like there's some stuff in his backstory, and he's kind of conflicted about things. So that'll kind of come out
So like,
as we play.
good to evil, I kind of consider like how much you care about morality, or not morality, mortality, and if you're okay with ending lives, and if you're not okay with ending lives. And then with chaotic lawful, it's like how much you care about following rules. That's how I played it. I don't really know if it's.
Yeah, and again, like, it's a good thing, but it's just, I think that's kind of simplifies it a lot.
Like with a
As
lot
far
of
as-
chaos, especially because like
Yeah.
rules is very like subjective in a lot of cases.
Yeah,
like,
it could be
like,
my rules. It could be the city's rules. What rules
Yeah.
do I always
true.
follow?
Well, it's usually like overarching societal rules. So if you're in a culture, I guess if you're in Rome, you follow Rome's rules, kind of thing. When in Rome, sort of thing. Rather than following your own ideals, I guess. You're bound to society's ideals. That's what I think of lawful.
You could be lawful.
In general,
evil.
my rule of thumb with alignment is I don't necessarily know how to define any given example of it, but I know it when I see it. Like I know chaotic neutral when I see it.
I'm curious what you would peg each of us right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it right now, Josh.
Oh,
give
Go.
us
who, me?
give us the rankings.
Do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so alignment for each individual person. King, I would put at. Hang on, I'll start with the top. Jimheim, I'd put at probably neutral. King,
That's what I
like
say.
King's a bit of a tough one. I could see King being like the cuddliest version of neutral evil.
Not inaccurate.
Pretty much, if you're on King's good side, you're in a good spot. If you're not, it's not bad time.
Yeah, like something like that. Arguably lawful neutral in that he wants to like he expects, like he has a sense of authority. He's a sense of hierarchy, and he expects it to be followed. It just it just doesn't seem to conform with the world around him. Let's see. Lazarus would be probably lawful neutral, lawful good. I'd say lawful good. Just he's kind of a jerk about it. Oz, I'd put at chaotic neutral. Vivi, I'd put at probably chaotic neutral as well.
I'm trying to go for neutral, but that's basically. Yeah.
What about Izo?
I mean, it's I feel like it's a little hard to go neutral when your profession is an actual crime. Know what I'm saying?
Honestly, chaotic neutral probably fits him slightly better.
Mhm.
I don't know. I have a different thought when it comes to chaotic neutral. I think of more of like
That's
a.
right.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Neutral, chaotic, neutral. He's somewhere in between there.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
Now,
Would say
Izo.
you-
Izo, I would put at neutral good. Okay, so let's see. Now that Dad's done ranking all of you,
fairly accurately, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better than knows what I was thinking too.
Okay, so we cut back to you guys again outside of Ice Wolf fishing and packing.
It's black.
Oh, sorry, that's weird. You should be able to see. The fuck? Okay. God damn it! How does this keep happening to me? Oh, hang on. I bet I know what. No, I can do it. Let's see. I bet I've turned on. I did. Okay. I'm gonna stop using this goddamn thing.
So, let's go inside.
Can you guys see now?
Click us there.
Okay.
I cannot.
Wait, nope,
There is
nothing.
nothing.
Nope.
It's
Okay.
black.
Well, fantastic. Love that. Okay. So hold on. I don't know how this keeps happening.
We can RP while it's happening.
Yeah,
Hey,
you guys
so,
you
like,
guys keep
we're going in?
RPing. I'm gonna adjust this.
Well, yeah.
We're just gonna walk right in the front door. I mean, I guess it's just a cannery. What?
Well, we could, just be quiet about it.
Does this place look open? Like it's continuing to run, or does it look abandoned?
It looks like it looks like you definitely see signs of people coming and going from it. What you don't see are any signs that it's like an open running business or anything like that.
This thing looks like it's pretty much a dead business.
Well, yeah.
Oh, probably
it's
good to
like
go
it's
then.
like a waves day after 5 o'clock. They're closed.
You know what? I
Duh.
bet a bunch of drug people go in here and just do like, hardcore shit.
Probably.
Sounds like a good time. I need to take a load off after that whole.
I should
Little
probably
adventure
sell
we
around
had.
here.
Laz is going to. Is there a door that Laz could sneak into?
All these goddamn VVs all over this map. Hold on.
Wait, what?
V,
still see
did you
nothing.
clone yourself? Did you build robot copies?
No, just myself. It's even better.
Okay, let's see. Hang on. Almost done. Just gotta put all this stuff on GM layer, and I'll have to reveal it manually. God damn it! I'm gonna have to work out the kinks on this thing. Let's see here. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on.
What?
Why is it still like that? Okay. Can you guys see now?
No.
Nope.
No.
Nada.
Still. Okay. Well then. Oh, what the fuck is happening? Okay, hold
Oh
on.
no.
Hang on. Hang on.
clicked
It's
on
not.
my-
It's not adjusting the dynamic lighting settings. Hold on.
We're on the bottom, guys. I clicked on my character and started moving it around.
Oh, now I can see.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I moved you to a different map. Hold on.
Oh,
Hey, look, we're in the different map.
I'm still seeing black.
Well, that's because you're not there. Hold on.
Oh.
Drag yourself onto the map. Right in the middle. There you
Oh
go.
my god.
Okay. How about now?
Yep.
yes.
Hey!
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Okay. I had to turn
Whoa.
off Fog of War. God damn it. I don't know why it's doing that, but anyway.
Oh my god, so many VVs.
A lot of these.
God damn it, Susan!
Wow.
That's a lot of EVs.
All the BBs.
Delete them all. Get rid of them.
Okay, and
Oh, there's a million
okay.
Oz's.
How do I reach these kids?
With video
Anyway.
games.
Anyway. So
You know, guys-
you all approach.
I'm not feeling very well.
Why not?
Well, we fought a couple of eel things.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you guys can. I'm sorry. You guys could get the benefits of a short rest. You guys can roll hit dice if you want.
Oh, let's do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. I should have mentioned that.
What's the
Good idea.
dice roll for a ranger? Is that a D10?
D10s. Yes.
Wow. Woo. Let's roll 2d10. Do I have my
I'm at
proficiency?
full health.
Oh, whatever. I'm good.
No, just your con mod.
I feel great,
I-
guys.
Probably should not have used all 3 hit dice.
Probably not.
Um,
But that's fine.
Used to. My other character's slightly higher level, so 3 hit dice at a time is nothing.
We just forgot.
Now
Well,
you're feeling fantastic.
Okay.
I'm feeling great.
I also feel great. Let's go inside.
Alright, so what are we looking for again? Just some eels.
What were we gonna look for here?
Maybe we should like peek out the windows before
Oh yeah,
we go
we
inside.
have the dagger. You have the dagger, Oz?
Dagger?
The dagger that said Ice Wolf Shipping and Packing.
Do I have the dagger?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you found it last time.
Yeah, I got the dagger.
Yeah. We could ask around if someone knew who had this dagger. I'm sure there's like 50,000 other exactly the same as this dagger, and they probably wouldn't fucking know. But you know,
I'm
that's
trying to
what we
peek
got.
in windows.
Okay. Unfortunately, all the windows you're seeing are boarded up.
That's unfortunate.
Can you
It
look
is
through the
unfortunate.
board parts?
Can you what? Sorry.
Can you peek through the cracks of the boards? I mean, it's not going to be perfectly boarded, right?
I mean, you could. Yeah, sure. Pick a room, and you can roll me a perception check, or pick a window and roll a perception check, and we'll see what you can see.
This window right here,
Okay,
I guess,
give me a
since I'm
perception
right
check.
next to it. Perception.
Yeah, I can't see shit.
Okay, Les. You could see a it looks like a foyer of some kind.
Okay.
There, you think you see a rug or something.
Okay.
You're pretty sure you hear somebody like walking around in there.
Does it look like it's dark enough inside that I would be able to sneak in? If I could find an entrance?
You don't see any sign of light coming from that room.
Okay.
But it still sounds like someone's moving in it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna start circling find an entrance.
Wait, did we get the name of that dead guy on his receipts or something?
Oh yes, you would have. His name is. Let's see. Here we go. Ferdinand. Here, I'll type it for you.
What did he buy?
It looks like he was selling fish.
He got a receipt for selling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Merchant copy. Does it sign?
Sure. Yes.
They must have paid with credit card.
Why would they switch to paperless receipts in this day and age?
Oh, hang on.
Preposterous.
Just send me the receipt by sending stone. Don't have all that clutter.
There you go. That was the name of the dead guy.
Printing
Wow.
stones.
Okay.
He's a cool guy.
It's just like a rock that prints out a piece.
When I upload a message, you rub it on a piece of paper and it puts a message on there. That's actually a pretty neat fantasy.
So from the front there, Lazarus, because you said you were looking for entrances, you only have the front door. You also have a shed off to the side. You can see that there's a single door leading into that. Other than that, you're gonna have to circle around the building to see any more entrances.
Okay. I'm
Check
gonna
out
do
the
that.
shed before we go in.
Should we ask if anybody knew Ferdinand?
If you guys need a distraction, maybe Jim and I could act like we want to buy some fish.
I mean, the least shady that we could look, the better, usually. Just, looking like regular customers. Not that regular customers would show up after hours.
How likely do we
There's
think this place is
nobody-
actually selling fish?
Nobody outside, correct?
There's
very
nobody
fucking
outside.
Likely.
Yeah. There's no reason to announce. There's no reason to announce ourselves with nobody outside. I'm gonna look around.
What
I'll
about the
be
shed?
back.
What if there's like people in the shed?
Check out the shed then.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Put my ear to the
keep-
door of the shed.
Okay. Okay. So Oz is checking out the shed. Oz, you can give me a perception check.
Do I hear anything?
Yeah, actually, on the other side of that door, you hear animal sounds. You think you hear the sound of a monkey on the other side.
Don't do it. You're
missing that.
not Kareem. Don't do it.
You hear a cat like meowing inside.
But I. Oz doesn't. I.
No, Ryan. Bad Ryan.
I won't touch anything yet. I'll wait for.
Okay.
For Laz.
Okay, Laz. On that side, Laz, you find a door. When you try it, it seems locked from the other side.
Okay. I will keep going.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, is the okay? Okay. Wait. Oh, hold on. Stop where you are. So when you get around to that side, Laz, you can see that there is a back door, but also you can see that there is a dock that leads out to a warehouse, and there is a guy standing on that dock.
Okay. Now was sneak along the wall. Should I do a stealth check for you?
Oh, yes. Yeah, you're going to want to do that. Okay, 12. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. So, yeah, as you come around that corner, you hear, "Hey, who the fuck are you?"
My name is
Words. I'm just gonna duck back around the corner.
Okay, you see that when you turned that corner, you saw that he was standing there on that dock, and he had a pair of eel hounds on chains that he was holding like dogs. And as soon as he sees you, he's going to let those eel hounds go. So I need all of you to roll initiative now.
Oh, great. I'm assuming their eyes were glowing.
No, actually. Wait, the eel hounds. Yeah, the eel hounds. Are glowing. For a minute there, I thought you meant the guys.
Gone, Lazarus. I believe I am.
Ooh, yikes.
Check.
My roll was a 4.16. Don't know why I didn't go to the turn. Oh, it's because I forgot to select the token.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Bully rolled the. No, I rolled a 2.
Could you manually put me in for 416, or want me to
Sure
reroll?
thing. Yeah.
Cool.
Hang on, let's see here. Okay. Hang on, let me find you.
Mobby.
No, it's okay. There you are. Oh, good. A fight with everybody scattered all around. I love that. And let's see, Kings is 4.6 for 4.16. Now, why isn't it showing your image again? Oh, well.
Why does it always do that? Is it?
I don't.
Is it the brackets on my name?
Oh, you know what? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure
Right,
it out.
I just changed it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. No, it doesn't seem to change.
Weird.
I don't know. So with a overwhelming 13, Laz, you're up first.
All right. I am going to. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
Laz, what was back there?
Time to go. Eelhound's coming.
It's just eel hounds.
Eelhounds.
We should at least be together.
That's fair.
I draw my sword and my rapier.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to shift as my bonus action. Choose side. 1, mean Laz. Yay, mean Laz.
Oh, nice! An alternate token. That's sick.
Mm-hmm.
And to decide if it's worth it to get into the fight or if we should just get out. Because it's not just the eelhounds.
Who else is there?
We don't have this much time to talk.
Yeah. What are you done, Laz?
I'm thinking. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and ready an action.
Okay. What are you ready?
An attack.
Okay. For when you see an eelhound, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. Oz goes to you.
Okay, I'll turn around. I hear some conundrums going in the background. I will take up my short swords and mosey my way on towards the noises that I'm.
Okay.
Gonna move around 30 feet. Fuck it, I'll dash. I'll jump to my buddies over here. I'll stay right here. And that'll be my turn with the dash action.
Okay.
Careful,
Goes to
there's
Jim.
eelhounds.
Did you say more of those eel hounds? Oh lord.
Trying to whisper loudly in the rain.
Are you guys saying eelhounds?
Eelhounds.
I'm just gonna move out here, and I will ready a vicious mockery at the first eelhound that comes within my range.
Okay. Goes to Vivi.
I will. Oh yeah, that's fine. I'll go over here by Jim. I'll keep you company, and
Oh,
I'll
hey there.
ready to shoot an eelhound.
Okay.
Hope eelhounds will come around that corner.
Is this like a beautiful fountain or just a compass on the map?
Oh no, it's just a compass on the map. Sorry.
Okay.
Goes to the dude. The dude's gonna run inside here.
The
And
dude.
goes to King.
Where are you guys going? I keep hearing you guys say something about some kind of geelhound? What's going on?
Eelhounds! Look out! They're coming around the corner. They're rabid. They're like
I was
rabid hounds.
Rabid eels?
Yes,
How's an eel?
rabid
I've never seen a
eels.
rabid eel.
I have.
rabid
They're
eels?
fucking
Can-
terrifying.
can-
They like shock you and
Can
shit.
eels? Can eels get rabies? What are you speaking of? Oh, whatever. And I ready in action to firebolt something that looks like an eel hound. Something if I see them hit something, I ready in action to hit the same thing. The thing that Vivi is
Trying to describe.
ready. Yeah. So whenever Vivi's rated action to hit an eel hound goes off, my rated action is to hit whatever she's attacking.
Okay. Goes to the eelhounds. These much described eelhounds. They're going to use their action to dash all the way over here as they come rounding the corner.
Oh, hello.
Okay, that's gonna trigger some stuff.
Only a couple things, you know.
Okay. I'm gonna aim at orange.
Okay.
Since this is kind of an ambush, do I get sneak attack or no?
Technically, no.
It's unfortunate, but
That's a hit. Okay.
I have damage to orange.
Okay. Who else had a ready action?
Jim
Jim was
did.
next.
I guess the green one's first coming around the corners.
Yes.
Target that one and say, you look like a slug.
Okay. Let's see.
So make a wisdom save.
That's a wisdom save. Okay. Yeah. It
Wise doggy.
It'd be interested in killing you.
Damn it.
Vivi, did you have something?
Yeah, I'll shoot the orange one as well.
Okay.
13.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
No hits.
And
Dash
do I have sight on? Do I have sight on the one that Vivi?
No, you definitely don't have that. You might be able to just make out one eelhound, though.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I'll go and have my firebolt go off on that because it's about in the same direction that Vivi shot it. Right?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's right next to it. It's just that there's a wall there. So.
Gotcha. Okay. Ooh.
That is a hit. Very good.
It is Ely. What the subtle as hell is that?
I don't know if you can eat them. I haven't tried yet. I thought about
Goes
it.
to
though.
Bully.
Bully is going to
Ribbit.
ribbit his way
Ribbit.
next to me.
Ate too much pizza.
He's gonna do a long jump.
Oh my god.
But there's nothing to jump over, so it's literally just no different than movement. To right there.
I mean, I'm still impressed.
It looked cool. He did it twice.
Okay.
Boing, boing.
Two. With 2 long bounds, Bully gets
As
over
long
to
as
you.
that's not an action. Then he
I
did it
just
twice.
imagine that like in slow motion, but with like the Lion King song.
Perfect. Just like that.
Goes to Laz.
All right, Laz is going to use his bonus action to wait. Let me double check and make sure that's not a long rest thing. Oh no, I can use this whenever I want to. Okay, cool. So I'm going to use my bonus action to do insightful fighting. It's a wisdom insight check. You always have sneak attack damage on the target.
Okay.
And I have advantage on the insight check because of my shifting.
And yep.
Not that it matters.
Let's see here.
Uh,
And this is a deception check on their part. Okay. Yep. So you've actually predicted this thing's movements. Anything else?
Okay, I backpedal 6 spaces, and I'm going to fire with my crossbow again.
Okay.
This time.
That's a hit.
So 14.
And that's against orange, right? Okay. Nice solid hit. That one is like that one starts like spraying blood everywhere. Looks badly wounded.
Got him in the eye.
Goes to Oz.
What the hell is the noise? What are you guys doing over here? I'll walk over here.
there's
Oh,
eel
shit!
hounds.
And then I will prepare my action to attack the first one that approaches me.
Okay. Goes to Jim Heim.
I will. The one that Laz just hit.
Mhm.
I'll just say, looks like you don't have much left, buddy. And I will cast yet another vicious mockery.
Okay.
Need to get a bow or something.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. So it does 3 damage.
Okay. Yeah. It seems a little shaken by your comment.
And we'll have disadvantage on its next attack. So that was the orange one, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then with the bonus action, I will inspire Oz
Nice.
and say, thanks for standing in front of me, buddy. I did not want to face these guys.
Okay. So bardic inspiration to Oz.
Give him inspiration. Yep.
Okay.
You protect.
After Oz, it goes to Vivi. All right, Jim. It goes to Vivi. Sorry.
Yeah, Oz, you might be a little too tall. Duck, I don't want to shoot you. I'm gonna shoot the orange one.
Okay.
Oh,
Just glances
I
off, unfortunately. It's
Dang
so
it.
slippery.
It's raining. I can't see.
Mm-hmm. On the next turn, the front door to the main building there comes bursting open, and a gentleman comes out with another eelhound on a chain. This one's eyes glowing with teal fire. He's just like, the Sam Hill's going on out here. Who are you people?
Help, we're getting attacked by eel hounds.
Yes, to help us. We're just looking to buy some fish.
Give me deception checks. Vivi and King.
We're not wrong. Except for the. How did I click it twice? Oh no, that was my attack.
He sort of squints his eyes. He keeps his eel hound on its chain. He doesn't let it go. Let's see. And he'll give a whistle, and the two eel hounds up here will they hear it and they sort of freeze in place. They keep staring at Oz like hungrily, but the guy standing in the doorway is just like, friends, I think you need to go home. We're closed for tonight.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, we also were here. A friend told us to come. His name was Ferdinand. But I mean,
Ferdinand?
if you were closed, then it's fine.
No. But what about Ferdinand?
And he told that because we went to him trying to buy stuff. He said to come here.
The fire
Did he?
rises.
He did?
Yeah.
We're looking for the stuff, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, fish.
Fish, and I do the little quote marks with my
After
paws.
Laz is finished loading his hand crossbow, he just sort of his head sort of droops a little.
Oh, okay. I think I see what. Okay. Well then, folks, I apologize. I think there's been some confusion here. If your friend's a Ferdinand, then please, he'll pull on the chain and drag the eelhound back inside. Send it back inside, and he'll be just like, folks, why don't you come on inside? We can have I'll show you what we got.
Oh, I mean, you don't have to. I mean, that's mighty kind of you.
I mean, you want to buy some fish, right?
Yeah.
Well, then come on inside. We'll get you. We'll get you squared up.
All right, everyone, let's go inside. Let's get out of the rain.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's get us some primo fish.
Okay. So he'll invite the lot of you inside.
Score.
What could go wrong?
Okay, so hang
Everything.
on, let me
Absolutely
make an
nothing.
adjustment here. Dynamic lighting. I can open this door. There we go. Okay. Yep, and he'll invite you all into this foyer here.
Huh.
As you come in, you can see that it's a simple room, little moth-eaten rug on the floor. There aren't any lights on in this room. He keeps the eelhound off in the corner. Actually, since all of you are piling in on that side, he'll probably keep it over here. That makes a little bit more sense. And yeah, other than that, you can see that there are doors to the north, or to your left, north, and west, or right, whatever. Fuck. Doors all around. He's gonna go through the center door. As he does, he's just like, "Now you folks just wait right here. We're gonna get you fixed up," and he'll head on inside.
Okay,
Laz is
thank you.
literally standing right by the door.
Okay.
I turn back to the group. So what do you think fish is? Not like real fish, but the fish that they're about to sell.
It could be drugs.
Could be drugs. It's usually drugs.
I think it's probably drugs.
It's probably just fish, though, to be
I'll go with
honest.
drugs.
Laz looks at his arm and he's like,
It could be more succulents, too.
It's probably drugs.
How do they have a leash on these things if they don't have necks?
It's like a bot. It's like a harness, right?
Yeah.
It's like a little kid harness.
It's like the little harness that you would put on a wiener dog.
Exactly.
Or any kind of dog, really, or a cat. Have you seen people harness their cats?
Yeah.
Silly, but it
They
happens.
they hook electrodes up to them. They harness that cat. Let's see.
Harness the cats.
The power.
Cat has the power.
So he'll come back out through this door right here, and he'll just be like, "Oh, folks, okay, so, what exactly are you looking to buy today? Or I should ask, how much are you looking to spend?"
I don't remember.
Depends on the quality of the good. Can we see them first?
Well, here's the thing: we don't want to show you the best stuff unless if you're interested. How to put this? Serious merchandise for serious customers. Get what I'm saying?
That's
We want what
understandable.
Ferdinand had.
Yeah, he did have some really nice stuff. And we
Well, I
liked
mean, he
it.
might have had any number of things. Could you describe some of the stuff he had?
It was like a gem like tentacle thing. I'm just gonna describe the monster that we saw that
it
ate
was
that one.
actually like eels. King here's been
Eel.
wanting to try eel kebabs, actually.
Well, you know what? We just got a fresh shipment of eel. So,
That's
yeah, come on
probably
in.
perfect.
I'll take you.
Yes.
I'll take you to the fish locker.
I mean, after looking at these things, I'm starting to kind of reconsider. Oh, okay.
So when I told him the description of the thing,
Mhm.
what did his face say? I'll roll an insight check.
Yeah.
Yep, as will I.
Because you're saying that in as Vivi's mentioning eels and stuff like that, so it's kind of
Well,
mixed in there. But we'll see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well I'm
I got the-
specifically looking
Yeah.
how he reacts to what I had said, like describing.
Yeah. So as you're describing it, he seems shocked when you start like describing it. He looks very surprised, a little concerned. But when Vivi starts mentioning eels and stuff like that, he's like, he seems to be thinking you guys are talking about eels at this point.
Got it.
Because Sokar like physically resemble eels strongly, so
Mhm.
he's probably just confused. You know,
Mm-hmm.
how would these people know anything about these things?
Yeah. I don't know anything at all.
They'll just come up to the store. Guys, gentlemen, lady.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep, let's see these slimy sons of bitches. Yes.
Good. And he'll open up the door. And when he does, you can see that there is a woman standing like right there behind the door. She's just like, "Can I help you?" Yeah, we've got some people here looking to buy some stuff. They're having what Ferdinand had. Oh, okay, very interesting.
Mhm.
Well then, why don't we give them what Ferdinand had? And suddenly the doors to the surrounding rooms fly open. Let me.
Oh god, what have we
He's
done?
probably possessed by a fucking eel thing.
That's opening. This is gonna open.
Bad idea.
Let's see. So many doors.
Could have just, one by one killed them outside instead of
Nah, this is way
be
funner.
cornered.
Alt. Leave. Run now.
Boop. Okay.
We have good berries, guys.
Yeah, so the doors fly, all those doors fly open as you see people standing there. They all have like fillet knives at the ready. This guy, as he comes barreling out, you can see is a burly guy. He has the tattoo of a boar on his left arm. He appears to have been like he's got like a lot of swelling in his face, like he was beat up recently. And you could see underneath of his shirt is a long, slender thing. Like an eel or something, like writhing underneath of his shirt, and you can see it's like slowly like working its way into him, and he's holding a sledgehammer, and he just like is crying as he comes barreling out here. He's just like, help me! And we're gonna call it quits for tonight. We're gonna end it there.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Dun 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 dun.
Shit.
Oh, and of course, this eel hound is obviously rushing in.
Obviously.
Man, I should grab more nails.
Yikes.
Should have grabbed more eels.
Indeed.
I mean,
See, what is
I
the...
just stayed at the door like I wanted to.
See, what the material components for sleep is fine sand, rose petals, or a cricket. No way I can BS any of that right now, I don't think.
Actually, you'd probably be able to find sand outside.
Outside,
can
but I
find-
didn't.
grab any
Yeah,
sand outside.
I didn't say I grabbed any, so I don't have any.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be a jerk and be like, oh yeah, I totally grabbed some.
That's okay. Again,
What is
if you
it,
can get
sand?
outside, you can get a handful of sand.
Hmm.
Sand, a cricket, or what else?
Rose petals.
Rose petals.
Rose pellet. Yeah, you're not gonna find those.
I'm sure you
I
have some
actually-
in your main all the time, you know, just for decoration.
If not tonight, then any other time, full on, just easy sleep, just pull a rose petal out of my...
Obviously, the gnolls have little pouches of them that they throw on the ground in front of you every time you walk.
Yes.
Yes.
It's perfect.
No joke. I kind of like that you took my spell focus away because that makes me have to think a lot harder about certain things. I like it.
Oh, good. Yeah, I didn't realize it was your spell focus till after I took it away. Now I'm happy. I'm glad. I'm glad.
we have to think
Accidental spell focus taking.
Yeah.
It also gives me a big motivation to go find Tanavast and kill the crap out of her.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sorry to sort of like shoehorn you and Jimheim into this situation, but I had I couldn't figure any other way of getting you guys down to Dockward. Otherwise, you guys would just sit at the bar
Sit in the
or do
bar
nothing
all
all session.
night.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
Oh yeah, like I was expecting a little throwdown to happen with Novak or is it Novak or
Lockjaw.
God? I can never...
Lockjaw. Oh, Nazca.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nazca,
Nazca.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah, and then like okay, it's kind of what I was expecting, but in a different location now with some more interesting setup. So yeah, I dug that.
Okay, good.
It was.
How long does inspiration last?
10 minutes.
Okay, so I still have it.
Oh
Right?
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll have it.
That's a really fun session.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Yeah, that's
Was.
a good one.
I wonder how Izo is doing.
I know. One of these days, we're going to have the whole party together.
I know.
Never-
Hopefully next session.
Not
Next
gonna
session,
happen.
everyone will be here.
Izo's just in
It's-
the warehouse next
Oh,
to
wait a
this warehouse.
It is so easy to split apart in a town. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that is something about this campaign that I've noticed. It's just very easy to kind of do your own thing.
First, it's like we don't have like a unified like motivation yet. Like we each
Yeah.
have like we're each
Individual.
much more pushed by our exact.
Yeah.
We do have a unified enemy.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
that'll
having
start
money.
bringing us together.
Anavast.
Fucking
Lack of
bitch.
money. I agree.
Lack of money.
Poverty.
That is an enemy.
Poverty is our only enemy.
Poverty. Debt.
I'm already excited for the scene of King trying to make a new spell focus. A temporary one, just being unsatisfied with everything he tries.
I could help, but I wasn't the best at it.
He's trying to make me like a cool like.
What are the
metal-
rules for making a new spell focus? I know it's somewhere. It's in one
I
of those
don't
books.
know actually.
I have a hot
I don't
glue
know if there are
gun.
rules for making spell foci, but I don't know.
No, there definitely is.
I know there's like rules for crafting in general,
Mhm.
and it's usually not hard to find a spell focus, but I don't know.
Yeah, like I was looking it up,
Yeah.
like it's like a wand, a rod, a staff, a crystal, or an orb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
And those are typically things you could just like buy at a store, right?
Typically, yeah,
Like the
especially
right
in
spot.
Waterdeep. Yeah.
He's not going to be happy with them. They're
I
too
mean,
pedestrian.
There's like a
Exactly.
magic shop across the street from our shop,
Ooh, that'll be fun.
technically.
That'll be a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah,
Or
there you
we
go.
could just hot glue gun some pieces of something together.
You take a
You open up your
gauntlet
own
and
Etsy store.
you take a gauntlet and then you glue some forks to it. Now you have a new claw.
And put some gems on the knuckles of it. I got the infinity piece of garbage.
Bedazzle it.
Yes.
But
I can't
oh my God.
snap this. The fork tines keep getting stuck.
Fork keeps falling off. I need more hot glue.
More glue!
Oh fuck.
Oh, that's amazing.
I'm curious, were you planning for Lockjaw to like hang around for longer, or
I had no plans, future or anything like that with Lockjaw. I didn't expect
Okay.
you to kill him, but at the same time, I'm not upset that he's dead.
okay? To make sure I didn't like destroy like months worth of plot lines
Multiple
involving.
lockjaw.
Oh no.
Your
Lockjaw was created a week and a half ago because I needed a reason to get you and Jim Heim down here. So
Well,
Beautiful.
good.
Fair enough.
I liked him. He was a lot of fun.
oh, good. I'm glad.
Well, we can't wait till his, uncle, Lock.
Jaw
Wait.
Lock.
Rockjaw.
Lock joints. He has arthritis.
Oh God.
It's the old grandpa.
Slave
He
our
actually-
people.
He can't hurt you. He just like yells at you for like tells you to get off his lawn.
Yeah.
Tells you about the good old days.
Calls you whippersnappers.
When I was young, the cat showed some respect. God damn it!
I better see him in the credits.
Into the potty goes.
We cooked the whole family.
I never had lizard, but I'd be sad about cooking them.
Maybe in the redemption arc where King is regretting some of his past actions, he'll show up and he'll give him advice, like an old man giving, the young man advice, that kind of a scene.
Yeah.
And then King
I
will
can
throw
see
him in the
that.
pot.
See, that's not
good,
until
You beat me to it.
season 3 of the anime. It's not until season 3 of the anime. We've got a ton of filler episodes to go before that happens.
Every episode's a filler episode in our games.
I mean,
Yep.
I'm enjoying the hell out of it, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My notes
the
for every
best filler
session is
episodes
so
ever.
huge. It's crazy. We're on session 14. Do you know that? That's
Oh, wow.
only
Alright.
that's only because I count session 5 as 2 sessions because of the half session.
That's fair. Okay.
So
But
we
even so,
played
I'm-
15 times technically.
Wow. Okay. I didn't realize that.
I didn't know we've been doing this for this long.
I know,
What
right?
the fuck have
It's
we been doing this
weird.
whole time?
What
Damn it.
happened? Dude?
How many
Guys,
discs
how-
have been in game? Like 2?
It's been
Like
3
3 or 4.
I think
Three.
it's been 2 since you've met me.
Like, I don't
Like,
know.
this is day 2 that you've known me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know much about the book campaign this is based off of, but I just supposed to get the bar like first session.
Session 1, you get the bar first. Yeah, first thing. I mean, it took you like. Well, I mean, it. You could say
Oh,
session.
that was
you
in
could
the
say session
book?
1.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
He
you
said
could
this
say
like
it's session
5
1.
times.
Yeah. Okay. So you
remember
could say it's session 1. Really, it's like you do the adventure for Volo, and that could take like a session or 2. But
Mhm.
in theory, yeah, you get it session 1. Yeah, that's in the book. I diversified the types of establishments you could get and all that stuff. But yeah, you get that pretty much right out of the gate.
There you go.
I mean,
Does
we
it,
always have a
does it like
history.
tell you what they plan to do with the bar? Is there like actual plans for it, or is it just like you get a bar? I guess I probably shouldn't.
The idea is that you get the bar as a home base because you're going to be operating in Waterdeep and you're going to be doing various things. So you need basically a hideout to come back to. But they don't have any like there are a handful of tiny little things that you can do like little stories you can do with the bar in terms of like little plot hooks. But other than that, really, it's yours to run and see and do as you see fit.
Is it supposed to be like run down like the one we got?
Yes, actually, it does start off rundown.
Ooh, cool.
The final bar is also like a lot less like what it can do is a lot less impressive than what yours can do.
I can't wait till we actually like start putting money into the bar and growing it and stuff like that. That's what I want
Once
to
you
do.
That's gonna be fun.
once you guys get out of the situation, I think you're probably gonna have the time to finally start doing that.
It makes our face off against the true antagonist, the bar across the street.
Dun dun dun.
True.
With their undrinkable swill.
We're burning that shit down.
And Laz is never gonna hang out with us because like you idiots are just here all day drinking and doing absolutely nothing.
Drinking and doing crime.
If Laz were investigating something right now, he would be drinking.
That's fair.
I wonder how Laz is going to get along with us. We're all a bunch of
She's like
scoundrels.
on the cusp of getting along with us.
Laz doesn't really get along with most people.
He was on the cusp of getting along with us, and then he saw the king put a dude in the pot.
I was about to say, yeah.
Yeah, the fact that King put a dude in the pot, like all you guys have been like minor criminals up to this point. King straight up murdered a guy.
Yeah, but he kind of deserved it.
Now, when I
You
say
was gonna do
that,
to
in the other
him.
campaign, all I catch is a bunch of shit. But anyway,
Hey, I'm not playing Palouse right now.
I know.
And I'm
No,
definitely
here's-
Sequin.
Thing, Laz
Hey,
knows
Elac
that there are
deserved
probably
it.
going to be some really bad consequences to this, and he is not looking forward to those.
Seems like the
Particular-
police force is pretty dang corrupt, though.
I mean, that's
Oh,
typical.
incredibly!
In Dockward, it is, yes, very.
Which just means we need to get Laz a promotion. You know, it's the best way to get someone a promotion? I mean, an empty spot in the hierarchy.
We're Klingons now.
Tanifas is going in pot.
The Tanafest is going in the pot.
More like 10 of us.
Let's.
Uh,
Fuck that hoe.
That reminds me.
not give Oz 5 minutes alone with Tanavast before she goes into the pot, because
Only
Yeah, he'll
5?
go in with her.
Lazarus is down for the pot plan, confirmed.
no. Lee is down with the
if
pot.
it's for
Laz is totally not.
Tanavas, though. Nah, she doesn't deserve death at my hands. That's how much I hate her.
Oz just gonna
Not
confess
worthy.
his love to her right before she dies.
See?
At least
I've
like a
always
peck
loved you.
on the cheek, you know.
You've just gone too far. End.
You lost your moral grounding!
What's that stupid
Yeah.
line? I won't hesitate, bitch.
I won't hesitate, bitch.
Looking it up right now.
I'm just hearing Tanavast in my head giving the speech from Tombstone.
So apparently, mundane items can be crafted if the DM feels like it takes some sort of tool proficiencies or specific tools to make them. They would obviously have to have proficiency to do that. But according to the descriptions, focuses are not magical. They just channel magic. So if you can make a wand or an orb or any of these like mundane items,
Or tape some forks to a gauntlet.
I think
they
the
have
only,
to have
like,
some kind of craftsmanship, apparently.
the only,
I
like,
got lots of that.
Yeah, the only crafty proficiency I have is alchemy stuff, so I don't think I can make focus from that. So I actually kind of like the idea of Vivi and King having a scene where he's like giving her specifications to make a new temporary little claw
Let's
gauntlet.
make this giant claw gauntlet. Actually, not giant, just a little slim, just to fit, look nice on my wrist. And then put this gem on it and all these other gems on it.
This gem here, ooh, this one's big, I like this one.
That's what she said. Damn it.
I mean, we gotta put forks. Let's see, I got tinker's tools, carpenter's tools, smith tools, and woodcarver's tools. We can make something.
Oh yes.
Vivi
Yes.
has all the tools.
I have all these tools. I also
But
have.
she can't.
I also have.
She doesn't
thieves'
have
tools.
glass blowing tools.
I don't have glass blowing tools, unfortunately. It's not trained, not proficient in that. But I am
Weakness.
proficient
All
in
you gotta do
driving land vehicles.
Oh, what are we entering that owlbear race?
Dude, that's what I'm fucking saying. I'm gonna do that day one. Day one.
Jeez,
wasn't
luckily I
day
haven't done
one.
that.
You have until the 18th in game to go register for that. Well, actually, no, it happened on the 18th, so you have until then to go there and be ready for it.
That's not gonna happen.
We can't register.
Today's the what?
Today's the
13th.
13th.
I'm still down for the idea that we all just dress up as owl bears and try to enter in.
No.
If we just put some feathers on Ezo, we can hack it no
No.
problem.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a horrible
We
plan.
already decided that no, we're not doing that.
What day of the week is it?
Susan, what day of the week is it?
It's Trees Day.
Thank you.
It's the third day of the
Right.
week. It's the 13th. There's 10 days of the week.
Okay.
It's a 10-day.
That is right. Thank you.
September.
That's why I keep her around. That's the only reason.
I just know the stuffs for the
The
stuffs.
stuffs.
I also have it open on my screen. Somehow.
Guys,
Wondering
play
how. Go ahead.
Rocket League.
No.
No.
Oh.
I was scared you were gonna say Vanilla WoW for a second.
No. But yes.
No.
But no.
What were you gonna say,
But
Lee?
no.
Rocket League is like where there's like a bunch of go karts and they're in like a soccer field and they're like kicking
You're
a
playing
giant ball.
soccer with go-karts.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah, something
I've
like that.
seen
It's
it.
a
I've
video
seen
game.
it played with Fiat.
It's a video game. It's not go karts. It's like a.
Little cars.
fun.
You're just using little
Yeah.
cars to hit around a soccer ball
Hmm?
on a giant field.
I
Never
remember
mind.
there was an old N64 game about like a bee that would fly around and shoot lasers, and one of the multiplayer modes was a gigantic soccer ball that you would shoot rockets at to move the ball about, and you'd play soccer with rockets and a giant ball as a bee.
That sounds fun.
A bee
was-
with rockets.
Yes,
I'm gonna look up this game.
I think it was called Buck Bumble.
Buck
What the buck?
Bumble. Oh my god, that is a bee with a gun.
Yeah,
It's a bee with a gun. And Lee, what were you gonna say?
I was wondering how the work week work. Is it like 7 on, 3 off?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The work week must suck. 'Cause
I
it's long
think
as
it's
shit.
probably I think it's 6 on, 4 off, something like that.
Hmm.
That seems reasonable.
Or maybe you get like a day off in the middle of the week.
Maybe something like that. Yeah, that's probably what it is. You probably have probably Waves Day off or
Or
something
1
like that.
for 1?
Yeah, I mean, really, like the modern work week is not that's a very recent invention.
Mm-hmm.
So really, it's probably not useful to think of that in these terms.
Yeah.
You know, that doesn't stop me from thinking about it in those terms.
You're a cop. Justice never sleeps.
Yep.
Exactly.
You're on call all the time.
Justice doesn't have a day off or weekends.
And now I need to go